All right. Last time you guys fought through a very, very difficult floor for some reason. And you guys found that the remaining fire wasn't so bad, and you were also you're echoing.
Oh, there's an echo here.
Oh my god, okay.
Damn it.
The fire wasn't so bad that you couldn't take a moment to rest in this little bit of a safe zone where the dead can't even seem to see you at the moment. But thankfully, you were able to do so for about an hour, able to catch your bearings. Also, I realized you guys got some decent hit dice rolls there, which good for you guys, honestly.
Goes back
Well-
again, Kiri.
Shout out to Maris.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
For the
Oh,
record, Maris is back at full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just looked
Which,
at the one before and it was like he rolled a
let's
max
see.
then a 1.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, hey, look, I guess that's what Kiri would call the duality of a D12.
I think the last time
I
was
wouldn't say the
anyway.
duality of a D12. I would just call it D12 average.
Fair enough.
uh,
Anyways. Yes. For the record, by the way, I didn't put the marker on because the fire wasn't so bad that it was a big deal for you guys, but there is a fire in this room.
oh, okay.
And also, somebody roll me a d6.
Oh no.
Oh no, not this again.
3.
All right.
The amount of. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'll put
Oh no.
I'm
Look at
Oh
here.
yeah.
Oh, no.
All right.
Someone
With
just-
that in mind, as you guys' short rest and short break ends, roll initiative.
Okay.
dang it.
During the short rest, during the short rest, I would
Surely
have
I don't
handed.
roll his ass.
I would have
Yes,
handed.
you had mentioned. You handed the scroll of
Bless
Aura
and,
Vitality.
and or
Blessing Aura Vitality. Gotcha.
So.
We
Hey,
Oh,
I didn't
time
Am
to
I
roll.
take
the
a-
only person that's happy about my initiative
I mean,
reroll?
I mean, Gary, I'm happy about mine because I didn't roll a fucking 5 again.
All right, Lanrose, you start us off. Again, it seems that when you're in this area, the dead can't even see you. Like, they champled by, adding fuel to the fire, but they
Oh, so that's
complete. Yeah, the fire is still a factor.
okay. I thought maybe they were like gonna get angry at us now. Now that it's a new session.
Well, as long as you stay in that circle, they can't see you, is what you've realized.
Oh.
Step out of that circle.
Bear circle. I see.
And this isn't a retcon, this is just how it always worked, how the mechanic always worked.
Okay.
Alright, Lanrose, what do you have?
Demon girl, do you wanna put that fire out and we can just head out of here?
Yeah, that would probably be quick, especially with these. Which I'll be honest, I would question how I got these, but I won't question a blessing or curse in this case. Maybe she refers to the wings on her back.
Yep, gotcha.
Yeah, how did that happen, by the way? I was kinda out of
Yeah.
it.
I felt the book heat up, and then I was suddenly in the air. I really don't exactly know how to explain it.
As a reminder, because it's been a week, they are, unlike the picture in the art, they are like shadowy tendrils. They're not like physical wings. I
Can
also
like
assume
hold my movement? Or is that not a thing I can do?
you can hold your action to dash.
Hold your dash.
Would I move just 30 feet if I held my action to dash?
Could you move just 30 feet if you held your action to dash?
No, I mean,
guess
would I?
technically-
Would I move 60 feet if I held my action to dash, or would it
You'd
just
move
be 30?
30.
Okay.
Oh. That's silly. But I guess understandable.
Hmm. I suppose I'll just action dash to go keep this guy occupied, and he
Wait, can't you
won't
delay your turn?
fuck with the flame.
Something?
That's not... That was the thing in Eaton's Masterminds.
Okay.
I'll be straight up.
Yeah.
I forgot that was a thing in Means of Masterminds.
You guys never did it once.
Yeah, I
I
Yeah,
mentioned it
explained
once.
you could. I explained you could do it, and you've never did it.
I thought that was just the new rule for us in general.
I'm just gonna hang out here.
All right. Well, it like reacts and recoils in surprise, and then slashes at you. Of course.
A person.
21.
Oh, you
Ooh.
for fuck's
Wow, what
sake.
the fuck? That does it.
7 bludgeoning damage.
What the fuck? A max roll too? That's max roll, right?
It is.
Jesus Christ, please.
That's
what the
crazy. Maybe my boss was right, man.
For the record, these are legit rolled dice here.
I believe
Alright.
it. I do
Alright.
believe it.
Lilith.
Yeah, so I am going to. How far is this fire? About 30 feet. Please,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm flying up and to the right, would I be technically
Mhm.
going through a player's space? Or no?
Not if you go up. Not if you go up.
Okay, yeah. So I would like to go up by 5 feet.
Yep.
Like fly over the party. That should give me
Mm-hmm.
just enough to where I could use my
Yeah.
action to pour.
Yep, I got you. And I assume, yeah, you're gonna pour the water out.
Yep. Pour more water.
Awesome. Okay.
Man, if being an adventurer doesn't give me good money, then maybe being a firefighter will. I'm joking.
It's
We are
kind of one and the same
adventurers.
sometimes.
We're mercenaries.
We
All right.
I was honest with you.
Anything else you'd like to do? All right.
But that was
Noted.
not in character, for the record.
All right. This zombie cannot see these people. Let's see. You're in the air, but you're only 5 feet in the air, right?
Yeah, I'm only 5 feet.
Let me just do a vision test here. I would say that blocks enough that it wouldn't think about it. Yeah.
Also, every time I see this image with a zombie, I always think of fucking that Scooby-Doo movie.
And it
It's
make it.
time again.
No, it couldn't make it if it went that way. But if it went that way... Yeah, if it goes that way, it's different.
Am I wrong with that story, by the way?
Alright, that'll be a 10. It's quickly under you.
The difference between rules of one zombie and the other.
Depends who it's attacking.
Well, we'll find out in a second because this one's gonna go for Landrose.
I swear if this somehow hits.
7.
23. Okay, no, that doesn't hit.
23.
You see, those zombies are preparing to another strike, and their claws get tangled on each other.
Oh, you're just a go right. I'm supposed to go last.
Larry.
God.
For my sanity, would I have to bonus action dash to go up the stairs? Or
What is your full movement? Yes, you would to go up the stairs.
okay, I'll just go. I'll go here and start stabbing this one before I.
Okay.
Woo! Would
Yeah,
that
that'll
have-
definitely hit. It would not have. No, Lilith hasn't attacked,
I thought not, but wanted to double.
but Lilith is adjacent.
Wee.
All right. Does not take it out, but it does like react.
Good. That's all I'll do for now.
Okay, understood. Maris.
Uh,
I will note your rage from previously has worn off.
yeah.
So has yours the sanctuary you were under, by the way, Landrose.
What's up?
So has the sanctuary you were under.
I do? Isn't Sanctuary like 10 minutes?
I said it wore off.
Yeah,
He
it wore
wore-
off.
he's-
We took a
okay.
short rest, remember?
Guess I could make it to the steps.
I thought you said that I still had
I
it.
dash.
Oh,
No,
no.
You could make it to the steps if you dashed, yeah.
I'll dash.
Okay.
There.
I assume
And
that's all you
then
do.
my turn. Yeah.
All right, Kai.
Let me check what I have for movement again.
Oh, yeah, Nia, should I tell you what those scrolls do?
If I dash, I can make it to the stairs.
All right, just going for the stairs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the stairs.
All right, understood.
Nia, do you want me to tell you what the spells do on the scrolls I gave you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Top of the
Did I know?
round. You can use them, is why Ross is saying that. But anyways, top of the round, Landrose.
I don't assume that you guys need any help dealing with these ones, right?
Oh, I suppose. Are you initiative? Oh yeah, wait, you're actually more than initiative 20. Wow, convenient. So it doesn't actually happen yet. Awesome.
What?
So, I'm gonna action disengage and go up the stairs.
Yep, fair enough. We then get to initiative 20, which means someone roll a d6 for me.
Everyone gets swarmed.
I swear, if you just jinx it.
Who wants to do it?
I guess I'll do it. Oh, never mind. Why do we have to do it?
Never
You should
let
have
me
done
do
it.
The swarm.
2,
It'll be okay though.
Three,
We're all leaving anyways,
4.
right?
5, 6. It depends on the initiatives I'm about to. Wait, you wouldn't be in there. You can't be in there. Fix that.
Realistically, I think they're both.
Depends on the initiatives I'm about to roll.
Oh, that's true.
Please, all of them below Clary. Nope.
All right, so you left, so you're not even in this. Let me just make you invisible.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
here.
dear lord, that's a lot.
All right, who can you actually get to? The answer is you.
Hey, Neo, I'm sending you 2 links. For both
That is
the
an
spells.
11. To Lilith.
What was it?
He's sending
11.
links.
Oh, that misses. Sorry.
Big 11.
Maris is still here at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
That is 14.
Oh my god, that misses. Damn, that was close.
Oop. All right, I think you're also headed to. Yeah.
I'm noticing a theme.
Well, they go to who's near because they don't have brains.
And they're trying to get them.
19.
Damn it, that hits.
All right, that'll be
I swear to god, it's 7 damage again.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Yep, fair enough.
That echo is super distracting.
I have an echo again? Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna go for Clary. Bleh. We seem to be good right now. That's gonna be a 10 for Clary.
That misses.
Okay. Lilith.
Yeah, so our plan is just to get upstairs, right?
Yeah, we're just leaving.
Yeah, so I am going to, Clary, I recommend you get out of here. I'm going to action disengage.
Understood.
And,
Yep.
phew.
Oop.
Kind of flies into Landrose to the top of the stairs. Hey, watch where you're going.
Watch where you're going.
All right, you are out of this, so we'll
Well,
move
okay.
on. This guy's gonna go for Clary.
Ah,
That's gonna be a 22.
ow. Hang on. Can I get... Hang on. Shield's +5, isn't it?
It's +5, yes.
Damn it. That wasn't a natural 20, was it?
It was not.
Then yeah, I'll just take the brunt of
Dirty
it.
20.
All right, that's 5.
I really don't like my situation right now. I'm just gonna say that now.
It's okay. It's almost your turn.
True. But do what I have to do. Can I do it? Yeah, I could. Okay, never mind.
All right, we're gonna move right on. This guy would like to attack Maris.
Unbelievable.
How dare he?
That's gonna be an 8. As his hand goes right through you, but doesn't actually do any damage.
Hey,
And Clary.
don't.
Okay. First, before I do anything, I'm stabbing the guy I stabbed before.
Got you.
Oh,
Interesting choice.
I have
Oh.
a plan, don't worry. We
I always
I thought your
question if
plan
you
would
do.
have been.
Yeah.
Is that your
That
plan?
is not-
That
No, it
is
was
going
not.
to miss.
Bonus action disengage.
oh, I forgot you.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, is
And
that
Yes,
your
you
plan?
can absolutely make it.
I
Trying
thought
to
your plan
go
was
around
gonna
and go
be. I thought your plan was gonna be bonus action, disengage, action dash.
No. Bonus
I
action.
like to think that Clary was going to kill the zombie, but missed out of it, and out of embarrassment, they just ran.
Oh, 100%.
All right. Well, now at this point they have only one target. Can they even get to ya? Not this turn.
Quick draw a circle.
Draw a circle.
Circle.
Oh,
That's an
that means
oval.
that, yeah, that means we can get about here. Maris, you're up.
I would like to disengage and shuffle up. the
That is absolutely
stairs.
fair. The next one is Kai.
Shuffles up
Disengage up the stairs.
All right, let's make my life a million times easier and get rid of all these annoying guys.
And it's
There is a
time.
mechanic to represent them, but we'll. Oops, did I accidentally delete somebody?
No.
Deleted
I
everyone
thought I-
else, I think.
Gotcha. Good.
Two of them,
Still-
two
Alright,
of us are
I'm still
invisible.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was intentional. But all invisible guys now.
I rather liked being invisible.
Right. Someone roll me a d6 to represent the next floor.
Not me.
I'll do it. Ah. Hey!
All right, so let Ross.
All right.
Yeah, Ross will be next one.
Give myself a reminder of the nature of the next floor because I believe we're getting to the really fancy stuff. I believe.
What?
Fancy.
Are we about to see a tea party with zombies?
Not
And
that's
top
not quite.
hats?
No. So what you guys would have noticed is that every time you guys went up a floor, it feels like the money put into the coffins and the people, the type of people in that were coming out has been gone higher as well.
Oh, so
I feel like my statement could still be true then. In a
Maybe,
joking
but that's not what I'm
manner.
getting at. Yeah, but. Oop.
Ah,
All right.
this one.
So in this floor, what you see,
Big old fire.
you see people who are generally well dressed. I'll
Is it-
roll our one.
Yeah.
I'll roll our one guy into initiative.
Still goes after before me. Fuck me.
And Lanrose,
Hey,
you're
yeah,
up.
yeah, welcome to when I had 5 as my initiative.
3 of us have 6 initiative.
Do I have to occupy this space specifically, or can I
Oh,
be like?
wait, this
No,
initiative
no,
is
that's
cursed.
just me. That's just me dragging.
This initiative is cursed. We should kill this zombie as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I got
I
the
hate
fire.
that. See the zombie.
I'm going to attack the zombie. Fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy in
All right,
particular.
go for it.
His monocle is too brass. I don't know.
Hey, that hits.
I'm feeling lucky today.
Ew.
Oh
No.
my god.
I
Ew.
don't think so.
Ew.
You graze its arm.
Ew.
Dude.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I cry as a bonus action? It's gonna be my turn.
All right, Lilith.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm already 5 feet up. That actually works. Yeah. Which way? How high is the fire?
The fire at this point is about 5 feet. There is not a lot for to catch on to really make it go higher.
Okay.
Although I will say this place has the pillars, so that's a bit of an exception. So I would say where the pillars are, the fire goes a little higher.
Okay.
But again, you have more than enough in your thing to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here and pour.
Yeah, I will say, without me thinking about it, you brought the exact solution to the puzzle I made.
I mean, hey, here's the thing. I love the alchemy jug. I think it's one of the most underrated magic items in
So
D&D.
yeah, again, there's smoke, but yes, you guys are able to like stop the fire.
Let's see. That just was 15 feet. I'll move here. The exit's over there. I point out to the others because I know
Yeah.
there's a pillar right there, so I don't know if everyone can see it.
I
can
cannot.
see
I
it.
can't
I
actually.
mean, I can see it, but like barely.
Yeah, anyway.
That's interesting.
All right, so that's your turn?
Yep.
All right, Clary.
I'm just going here to see if I. Okay, that's where I thought he was. Hold on. How far did I move? 25. Okay. And then. There we go. That's 40.
You do have 40. Yeah. All right.
Advantage question mark?
Let me double check
Think
initiatives
so.
here.
From
Yes, yes, you do.
Slanro,
You do.
just
You do. You
deflection.
do. Yeah, you do. So
Barely
that
mattered.
hits, but that was like on 20 for a second, but that does hit.
But that's some good
All
damage.
right.
That's
All right.
that's
So let me just do some quick math.
Let's see if this guy can make his undead fortitude save.
I am checking to see if it's even possible. It is possible, but he has to get a 19.
19 or 20, yeah.
Ooh.
good luck.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, describe the kill.
Oh, he's dead.
Straight through where his eyeballs at one time were.
Oh, you beat his HP by one HP.
Yep. Bonk.
I loosened
Alright.
them up for you.
I mean, for the record, yeah, you absolutely did.
I loosened his arm up for you. Don't worry.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
That arm shot was
Bonus
quite.
action dash, go upstairs.
Bonus action dash. Got you.
Yep,
Wee!
let's just get the hells out of here.
All right, that is your turn, Maris.
Hello. Oh, that would.
Yes, for the record, you can consider yourself any space in this stairs area.
I'll just-
So make your if that would make your life easier.
From there, I could not see Maris at all until he moved a tiny bit.
25,
Mhm.
30, and then dash. I get right there.
You get to the stairs, which is fine.
Okay.
Okay. I assume that is your turn.
Yep.
All right, Kai.
How much is your movement speed, Maris?
30.
Yeah, guess what? I'm going right next to you because that's all I can make it there.
Yeah, no, I
That's
get you.
50.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
you
dashing.
could.
That's 50.
I know that's 50, but like still,
Oh, I know
kinda
what you're
the
saying.
same
You could've-
route.
you could have dashed up the stairs though.
Maris,
Yeah, you could go. Up
yeah,
the
you could have
stairs.
dashed up the stairs.
You know
Both
what,
of you
guys
could
got
have.
this.
Oh yeah, both of you could have. Yeah,
I got to
All right,
like
Maris, I'll see you upstairs.
30.
but yeah, you could have been from here though.
That would be
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
from here. If I went 30
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
another 30,
Oh, I don't know. Math is weird.
that'd be
It's
like
fine.
all my 60.
All right, we'll carry on. Oh yeah, you Lando gets to go before the zombies show up. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, the undead spawning is a lair action, meaning it happens on initial 20.
Right.
I'm just gonna dash up the stairs.
Wait.
Oh
Which, to be fair,
fuck.
oh, what happened?
Oh,
Can
nothing.
we walk through these?
Those I would say they cost an extra 5 feet.
Oh, I probably could have then. I assume they're just like
Yeah,
little walls.
they're enough to be a bother, not enough to be like a huge bother.
In my head,
All right.
30 is one of those just will parkour hops
Somebody
over him.
roll a d6 for me.
Am I
Not me.
am I doing it again?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, now we change it from Ross.
Ross!
Well, hey, there's the
Alright.
equivalent. I technically rolled an equivalent of a 6.
1, 2,
That doesn't mean anything.
3, 4, 5.
All I see is 4.
There is a 5th.
Yeah, I see 5. And none of them are gonna roll above me. Damn it!
They didn't. Oh, yeah, they did.
Damn it!
Alright. This guy, who's he closest to? That's 25, and that... Can he even see you? Yeah, he can see you. And that is 15. That'll be a 13.
Misses.
Yeah, you're like being 5 feet in the air, like completely throws him off.
Oh my.
But be happy these guys. That's a 12. Be happy these guys don't have the intelligence to take advantage of flanking.
Also, I just did.
Yeah.
I just realized I did something dumb that I did last time. I muted my headset to talk to chat instead of Discord again.
Oops. All right, Lilith, you're up.
Oh, I'll answer the person in the chat in a minute. Yeah. So I'm going to action disengage.
Can't quite get to us.
Wait. Actually, no. Here's what I'm gonna do. Action disengage, but I'm also gonna go up by another. To get out of the range, I just have to be another 5 feet up, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So not 51. Fly up 10 feet and. That ends my turn.
Understood.
But yeah, it's gonna be good.
Clary is out of the battle. This
Indeed.
guy,
Basically
can
an
he
undead
get
tower,
to
basically.
anyone he can actually get to? No, so he will dash and up here.
Don't die.
Ooh.
Can
Takes
this
up.
guy
No,
get
he doesn't.
anybody? Nope. So also
Yeah,
dash.
10 feet up.
And Maris.
I will disengage and waddle away.
And
All
then
right.
And he waddled away.
waddle-
And Kai does the same.
Look at that.
This zombie. Well, I'll be honest. No, this encounter's done. Move to the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
here-
can't. They literally can't hit you.
Here.
Roll me the next d6.
I'll
Does that
roll
make
it this
sense?
time. I do not trust Ross.
Fuck you. You're gonna roll a 6.
If anything, you shouldn't trust me.
I don't trust Eve.
No, Justin.
That's better than
She got
Ross.
higher than average.
If that's higher than average, I rolled a 1 and a 5.
Yeah, but it's
Where
better
did
than
Clary
five.
go? They're
I'm
invisible.
underneath Lanros. I'm invisible.
I will fix it in a second. Oop. One goes here, and then one
Because
goes
he
here.
moved it up the stairs.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for rolling. Let me get you guys in position for the next event, which is going to be moving you guys. I'm going to be not invisible anymore.
We
Believe. Yeah.
we
See, the one thing I made a point to do to make my life easier is the stairs always correspond to the location on the other map that I have to put you on.
Mm.
So I can easily drag. It was really convenient.
From what
Yeah.
I can see, there's only one more room after this.
We don't know that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
you
don't
guys
know.
would generally know how tall the building is.
Oh, I hadn't zoomed out on this map at all yet.
You can't see what's in the room, mind you me, but yeah.
Right, no.
Ah, I'm spinning my character. Whoops.
dumbass.
You
Oh.
spin me right.
Baby, right? Ah, what did I do?
All right, Lanrose, you start us off.
Had these guys rolled
Okay.
initiative yet?
Oh, right. I should have to roll initiative. They're
They don't have to.
They don't
gonna roll
have
initiative. Thank you for reminding
to. They could be brain dead, which they technically
They
are.
are.
So which means that that's a valid statement.
Anyways, now Lanrose is up.
Like, I got a 14 and he's second in initiative. That's crazy.
Also, Ross, we traded
Alright.
places in initiative.
What wall am I colliding with?
Wait,
Okay.
what happened
Probably
here?
a good thing. Meaning, like, you were
Yeah,
rolling like
this
shit, and
guy.
I rolling kind of like shit.
All right, let's go. Boop. That'll do it.
Boom.
I thought that was another 2 1s.
Better.
That was a 4.
Better, but not my butt.
It is better.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anything else you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my turn. I'm a heavy resource conserving right now.
That is absolutely
fair.
All right, this guy's turn. Can he get to anybody within reason? No. Actually, he wouldn't think to do that, so he would do this. And with that, he can. Would anyone like to roll 2d6 for me?
Sure.
I roll high with 2d6, so
Neo, you say that you're gonna roll
Consider-
2 1s. I'll let you do
that's
it.
fair.
I'll let you do it, but you're gonna roll 2 1s.
I'll roll 2d6.
Actually, no, you're gonna roll a 1 and a 3.
Oh,
I was
that's
right about
not
one
You
bad.
were
die.
right about the three.
I was right
You're
about one
half
die.
right.
I was one die.
And they're gonna strike at you. Because these guys don't care about going on fire. That is 14.
There's an
As
echo
you see
again.
this, like,
That does
flaming...
not hit me.
Yeah, you see this flaming undead figure that's, like, charred at this point. And it strikes at you.
Oh man. These undead do not have any sense of self-preservation.
Lilith.
I mean, they are undead.
Still
I
10
I
feet
realized
below.
what I said as soon as I said
I
it.
will say,
Oh,
you guys can hear stomping from above you. Not heavy stomping. Like an average-sized person being like on a temper tantrum above the next floor. Stomping.
Temper tantrum. We're dealing with a child necromancer over here. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna fly over all of their heads, and water, water, water,
Yep. And the fire gets put out.
water, water, water,
Water.
water, water, water.
I just keep
Water,
thinking of that
water.
one meme where it's just like
Alright.
I don't know, Final Fantasy VII encounter theme. It's
Alright.
just water and water and water.
That's all you do?
Yep, that's all I do.
Understood.
Ain't no bonus actions coming from me.
Anybody?
I didn't even notice little buddy back here. I had no clue where the other one was until just now.
It'll go here. It's dashing, by the way.
Ooh.
And this guy, well, this guy's not dashing. He's going to attack you. Lanros.
Oh,
That
God.
is 7.
That does not hit me.
Fury, please fix the echo. There's a really bad echo still.
All right, Clara, you're up.
We
Not a lot I can do besides just leave and rejoin.
it's fine.
Okay.
Stabbing the one directly in front of me.
This one right here?
Uh-huh.
Understood. Make your attack roll.
Attack
Whee!
the one on fire.
Yeah, that hits. I'll be honest. As a reminder, these guys are easy to hit. So
I mean, yeah, no.
it's because, by the way, as established, they have no.
Max damage.
It's.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
They're dead.
Uh-huh.
They're literally dead.
Yeah.
There's no shot.
It cannot. Yeah. No. It absolutely can't make that save.
Off with the head.
Yeah. Honestly, max damage. Absolutely.
Off with the head.
All right. That's your turn.
Ah, that feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Maris.
Yeah, I'll go here, and then I'll just put an attack on this guy to my
All right.
right.
Got you. As a reminder, you're not raging, so you don't get your rage benefits.
I think. No, I'll just go normal.
Yeah.
I was gonna
That'll
do you
hit.
have any rages left or no?
He
I
has
currently have
plenty.
2.
He has
Oh,
plenty.
okay.
He just doesn't get benefit from any of them.
Oh no, I'm not saying you need the rage. I was just asking like out of curiosity.
All right.
Curiosity.
Yeah. Kai.
Yeah, I have 2 because I guess went over into the next floor.
These like 6 spaces are like the stairs. Where
Yes.
we
Yes.
put stuff,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
So if I start here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can reasonably start in any space in the stair section.
5. 25.
Yep.
Dashing.
Yep.
Sneaking the.
Are you just
Still
beelining for the
next.
stairs? Which fair enough.
Yep.
All right. Understood.
Actually, I could
There's-
go one more, but anyways.
Yeah. All right, let's scan for reasonability. It could get to you, out of curiosity. If it could, would it? No, it could, but yeah, no, it can't do that, so it's fine. It goes for Maris.
If he had a dream, would he follow through?
Be quiet, Bill.
Fucking Bill.
Oh, hey, 22. It hits.
Oh, dang it.
That's going to be 4 bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay. Knock that off, and then,
That'll be all it does. Top of the round, Lanrose.
oh, I killed
No.
myself.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh
Get
no.
Let
back
me,
in there.
Fix yourself.
Okay, I can't get there.
Uh,
I'm gonna
Here,
attack the
brand new
guy
fresh
in front
land
of
roast.
me.
oof.
Yep.
Do I get did Din attack him?
I did.
He did. Yes, he did.
Would have advantage.
That absolutely hits. And I'm just going to save you the trouble. It had 1 HP.
Of course it is.
Damn it.
Okay, then roll the undead fortitude.
You are correct. That is still a thing I have to do. So
Yeah.
that is a DC. Boom. It is a DC. That's 10 damage you did. It's a DC 15. Nope. Describe the kill.
I just kind of slash him down on my way forward casually.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was not in a state to be like an hassle or anything. All right, he is down.
I'm just gonna. So that's 15, 25. I can get up here.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right, somebody roll a d6 for me.
You know, Dill, let's have Dill do it.
Yeah, let's have Dill do it at this point.
Fuck!
Fuck.
Ooh, epic.
No,
Don't say epic.
Where are they getting pace?
I needed a challenge.
that's not
That's a that's a bleeps plant right there if I've ever seen one.
1, 2, 3,
Daryl's
4,
been getting private messages by Plapes to
and
help
5.
in every combat. We just have
All right, Lilith, you're up.
My rig rolls.
Dill's
Oh wait,
the
I gotta
one,
roll these guys.
Dill's the one
I always forget.
that's rigging the rolls somehow.
Warriors
let's see
can
how
never
this
roll
goes.
that high out of
There's
only
dice.
one.
Just saying.
All right. So let's
Not
see.
one of them
Can
getting
this
negative
guy?
initiative.
It was me, Lanros. I did.
Yeah, this guy
-1
can
for
get
Abby.
you, so he's going to attack
-1.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, these guys aren't very fast. That's been known. That's gonna be a 14. Lilith.
Yeah, I am going to start flying over here.
Yep.
Magicka, go fly on this side
Okay.
and shoot an Eldritch Blast at this one that's right in front of him.
Understood. Roll it.
And duh!
That'll hit.
Yep, and it's gonna do 2 damage. I am max damage. I'll take it.
Not bad, not bad.
Headshot doesn't take it out, but like disorients it a bit.
Take it.
All right.
I would hope you take advantage of that, and I'm gonna move over here with my final 5 feet.
Yeah, I gotcha. You're leaving.
Yeah.
This guy is gonna go for Clary.
Rude.
You're right there.
Now I can see him.
That is going to be a 7.
Messes horribly.
It does. Clary, you're up.
You attack me, I attack you.
I mean, that hits.
Unfortunately, no sneak attack. It's
Correct.
there. Whee!
I acknowledge the damage, though.
The bonus action disengage and book it.
You can,
Was I
you can get up.
good?
You can get up the stairs. You can get up the stairs. Nice. All right, this zombie's turn. It is going to go. Yeah, Lanros is closer. Or no, sorry, Maris is closer.
About to say, wait a minute.
Parkour.
16.
Oh, dang it.
4 bludgeoning.
Okay.
All right. That is, and then it's this guy's turn. He is in an interesting position where he can go. Boom, bada, boom, boom. Can he actually? He cannot make it to you.
20, 25, 30.
Curiosity. Yes. You will note, by the way, he should have been able to make it to you within 30 feet, but he seemed to go a very roundabout direction.
Oh, there's one of those
He
circles.
stepped over a sea bear circle. Goodness. That might be worth looking for, actually, if there's any in these rooms.
Yeah, we should probably look for one in the boss room. We should be looking for the sea bear circle.
Maris,
Watch
you're
out
up.
for any equivalents. It's my. There's a lot of dudes around me, but I don't think I can make it with a single
No, you cannot.
disengage. And I think it might be worse for me if I disengage and don't make it than dash and just eat a few opportunities.
So you're dashing opportunity.
Yeah, I should be
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and on.
All right.
So I take
All
3
right.
opportunities, I guess.
Give me a second to acknowledge. First one is 16. Second one is 12.
Okay, that misses.
Third one is another 16.
Damn, that's like 2 hit.
Wouldn't it be 4 because he went by this one too?
Did
Oh,
he?
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he
I
went.
would-
He
all
did
right.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Here.
25. Yeah, probably. I mean, I guess I
All
probably
right.
could have used my extra movement to go around.
All right. Well, yeah. Then I will say you went around and make life easier. So you're gonna take 6 damage from the first one,
Oof.
and the second one that hit you will give you 7.
Oof. They got their hits in though.
They
There you
did.
go.
But you are upstairs, leaving Kai and Lanrose.
Going around this pillar real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna
That
disengage.
guy had to
I'm not-
use this opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Well, no,
take the
no, that guy didn't because yeah, he didn't.
No,
I-
he didn't.
Yeah.
But I'm not disengaging.
You're
I'm
taking
just
it.
No, I'm going to attack.
Oh, you're attacking. Okay,
Gonna one-shot him.
I'm macing this man.
understood. Go for it. Hits.
Nice. I almost rolled critical hit
You 2 damage.
Ooh,
and whatever, and then I'll take the hit.
He rolled the natural 1.
Oh, well.
Okay. So going up the stairs, I'll just pretend this is me up the stairs.
Yep, that's fine. All right. So the beauty of it is these guys are going to go after you, but you go before more spawn in. So you really just got to survive one set of attacks. 21.
damn, that hits.
4 damage. As like slash at your shoulder. Can this guy get to you? All right. So actually, just barely.
It would be very awkward if I went down to these shitters.
16.
That does not hit.
Carrie, how's your health looking
Okay.
out of curiosity?
About half.
Okay.
And
A bit over half, actually. I lied.
yeah, just barely. As
I'm
this guy
missing 11
stands,
health.
yeah, this guy stands on a thing trying to get advantage point on you. Natural 1. Turns out these guys hate
Believe it
me
or
without
not, I'm-
elevation.
Believe it or not, Nat 1 doesn't hit.
Top of the round.
Disengage.
Good choice.
Good choice.
All right. Give me a second because a bunch of stuff's about to happen right now.
Okay.
First, to make our lives a million times easier,
Be
I don't need
gone.
you guys anymore.
Be
Also,
gone.
someone roll me a d6.
Oh God. You know what, Carrie?
I got that. Yeah, I got that. I've been cooking.
We should not have a
How
Kiri cooked.
fitting.
Don't
This
let
is not a
Kiri.
Kiri cooking session.
See?
Kiri makes nothing but burnt ramen somehow.
Gonna
That'd
be
a good
honest?
attack.
How fitting, honestly, for the final floor.
But for the record, I do not know how Kiri cooks.
Okay. All right. So,
Probably better than I do.
as you guys are going up the stairs, so before you like even see what's up in this next room, so every single one's out. All of it. Oh. Well, then start setting more. Wait. Oh, you hear that? Probably some god-loving. And you see... Hello, dear guests. You see this
Oh, shit.
decaying elven face.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What brings you to my plot?
Hmm. Well, we were just in the area, noticed it was on fire. Seemed like a lovely view, you know?
It's a horrible view. So dedicated to a god. Ah.
You got a problem with gods? I heard you mumbling about that on my way up the stairs.
They are despicable beings who deserve nothing but our contempt. Yet we build monument after monument to them. This is the first of many. If this falls, I'll throw every temple down. If you name a god, their temple will be destroyed.
Well, I can't speak for all gods, but I am a man of God myself. A god. And I don't very much appreciate you generalizing things to this manner. Did a god hurt you?
Look at me. So by the way, describing this room quickly before we get too farther in. You see a desk with various religious texts on it, and what appears to be some kind of sitting room. This appears to be where somebody lives, and up on top of the wall above this mirror here, you can see a portrait of the very person who sent you on this job, Johnny Johnson.
Oh.
This appears to be where he, as the head priest, resides.
I mean, that does make sense.
Yeah, you can see, which has fortunately gone stale, but you can see a bit of a cake here that it seems like he was eating.
I was gonna say it looks like a big donut.
I was gonna say, it looks like a donut with a trail. There's the
It does look like a donut.
Here's the
Fun-
the hole is so deep that it actually touches the table. You guys see that if you zoom in?
Yes. Fun little bit of trivia out of character behind the scenes.
And to forget.
I modeled this entire map, this entire room, off of my grandparents' living room.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyway, but back into character. Yes, that is what you see around you. He's like, well, no matter. You've been annoying. It's been you that have been putting out my fires, right?
I mean, we were just saying here on a joke.
Yeah. I can't disagree with the fact that we put out fires. Oh.
A zombie got a nat 20 and they still went below you, Gary.
Yeah. Again, they have
that makes
bad decks. All right. Well,
Oh
fine
no,
then.
I find it comical. Comical?
Let's
There
take care of
Phenomenal.
business. He like the
Phenomenal.
elven, the rotting elf, but like one of his ears or like one of his elven ears are like half fallen off. He, like cracks his knuckles, which make a very distinct and unusual snapping sound. Like he may have actually just broken them. And he's like,
Ooh, eerie.
"All right, let's do this."
Ew.
Landrose, you're up first.
So again, I can be anywhere on the stairs
Yeah,
I want.
anywhere on the stairs.
So I'm gonna go here, then here, and I'm gonna bonus action place a seal on him.
I suspected you might.
I'm about to blow up my nuclear warhead. This is a fire seal. Believe it or not.
All right.
And now I am going to attack him.
All right. Go for it. That will in fact hit.
With my attack, I'm going to place another seal on him.
Understood.
And I do. Oh!
Max damage.
Max
Lanros
damage.
decided to come out of his shell here, I see.
Daring today, aren't
Honestly, thematically appropriate considering your character's backstory. Are the gods helping you?
You'll see that later, I suppose.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
But I can't say no. That's going to be my turn, yes.
All right. It is this zombie's turn. He's going to get to the stairs. He's going to go for Maris.
Oh.
And miss horribly.
Yay.
This zombie is going to go for Clary.
Rude.
Oh.
And hits 22
Wow.
for 3 damage. So just kind of like a knee shot. This zombie is going to go for you. For Kai. That's a 8. That definitely misses. Lilith, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to fly over here.
Do you have any slots, by the way? Or are you out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we had to really patch everyone up last time. Yeah. I'm gonna go over here, and would I be able to attempt to try to distract these guys to try to go after me?
Yes, sure. Make either an intimidation or persuasion check.
Intimidation or persuasion? I'll go for persuasion.
Yes. I don't think the DC with these guys will be too particularly high, but we'll see.
12.
I will, since you're joined for 3, I will. Insight is usually under wisdom, so we'll make them make wisdom rolls. Gosh.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they would be able to go after me and basically not be able to get anyone because I'm up in the air. At least the attempt is there.
Ah! Why does it always happen?
Did you type something wrong and it just fucked everything up?
These guys are philosophers, remember?
Oh fuck! I forgot.
Alright.
They got their PhD in philosophy.
No, none of them make your insight. Okay, they will be going after you.
Woohoo! Did that cost me
I am
action or free action?
You're influencing too much for me to say you get that for free. Yeah, so I'm gonna say that's an action.
It is an action. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because you're literally influencing the action of 3 other creatures.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's why I asked.
All right,
I mean, hey, it's a worth it trade. It's a worth it trade.
all right, Clary, you're up. I'm gonna mark these guys with little. We'll use cobwebs for now.
Stabbing this dude.
That guy, understood.
Wee.
I will note, however, you guys can hear the sounds of zombies coming from below the stairs below you.
Oh fuck!
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on. I know that hits, so here's
Roll
the
damage. Yep, thank you.
Oh,
All right, that we will acknowledge that damage. Yes. So just let you know, the mechanic isn't over, and they all spawn from here now.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay.
Get a little bit away from the stairs.
Yes.
I thought you were saying that all
I'm
we
gonna
have
go
we have all
here.
the undead that spawned downstairs trying to chase after us. Which
See,
technically they are in this case.
that is what's happening, but I'm not memorizing the numbers I got, and other people are still going in. All right, so that's your turn?
Yep.
Did you bonus action disengage?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let's see. How does he want to do? He has some options. Ooh, he could be an asshole, or he can do something smart. Ooh.
Or you
But
can do their.
No, it can't do that. It can't do that because of how it works. Okay. Yep, nope, that's what it can do. Alright. Alrighty then. You hit me. You kind of pissed me off a bit. Let me let out a bit of frustration. First attack is going to be against you. It's going to be 9.
That does not hit me, believe it or not.
Describe how you deftly dodge out of the way. This guy's like super angry. He's like just like
I
throwing, like,
imagine.
this anger punch.
Is he? Oh, so he's punching. Okay.
He's punching. Yeah, he's punching.
So I kind of like duck under and kind of mock him for missing me.
All right.
You can hit the broadside of a barn with that punch.
You think that's true? 21.
Ooh.
With that one, maybe you could.
All right. You are not a cleric.
I'm not.
Correct.
Oh.
2, 3, 4. So that'll be. I have to. Dang, okay, I need to make this better. What? They should be on separate lines. It'd be so much easier. Okay. All right. So that's taking away 10 damage from that. You take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Wait, how many? How much damage?
14. And I'm going to do some
Wow.
quick editing to make my life a little easier. It should have them on separate lines so I can like look at the actual damage properly. It does. I don't know why it's being like that. It should. Oh, because they're both bludgeoning. If I make this like slashing, they'd separate it. There we go. Okay. All right. But hey, he missed his first attack, so that's all he's going to do.
Thank God.
All right, Maris, you're up.
I will activate my Engie mode.
All right, the slime
I'm
hardened.
angry.
Oh, I just realized you're absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, sorry. I had to figure out which among you counts as someone he's sworn vengeance against. And it is Maris and Kai.
Oh. Oh, good.
What?
Yeah,
I mean, I believe in a god, but I'm not like a cleric or get holy powers.
correct. That is
That's
exactly
how it is.
what.
That's
That
how
is
it is.
exactly it. Yes,
Too.
that is exactly how I'm quantifying it. All right, what are you just
back on the bottom
great-
guy?
This guy right here? Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
You hit, and I am
That was
pretty
a
sure
pleasant
you
one.
kill, since thankfully natural 20s don't ignore undead fortitude. So
Doesn't
roll your
also-
crit damage.
Doesn't radiant
He
damage
also is doing radiant damage.
Yes, both of those
Yeah.
things. Both of those things.
Oh.
Yeah,
I almost-
he's
That
Your
would
dead.
also
end
be
theory would
crit.
also be
Doesn't
crit,
matter.
but
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
would-
be honest, he's like super dead.
That would
Doesn't
also
matter.
be crit.
I almost, damn, I almost wish I did on this guy, but I'm just gonna move here.
Okay.
I don't want to
Understood.
eat unnecessary damage if I can help it.
Hey, can I ask you
It's my turn.
something real quick?
Yes.
To not move there, Maris?
Oh,
Oh, like there specifically, or can I go here? Sure.
Like not above the zombie at all.
Sure, I can
Not
go.
there either.
God
Okay.
damn. You just don't want it going anywhere.
all right. Is there? Okay, we good?
Okay, I guess I
You're
won't
up.
move.
Yes, there is a reason for this.
Sure.
I am going to eat this guy's attack, though, unfortunately.
Understood.
A magic spell.
That's gonna miss. Shoo.
Okay. Anyways. Up here.
Mhm.
I've had about enough of this already. I
Uh,
still have one more. I still have one more of these.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
How visible is your holy symbol at the moment?
heavens.
Currently, currently kind of like He is wearing it at the moment.
All
and
right,
is,
so it's
like,
fairly
a part
visible.
of
Okay,
the-
yep.
fairly.
So he's going to, as you show up, you're like, clergy. This guy, by the way, surprise, surprise, fails. Do you have? No, you do not. Okay. Succeeds.
Well, at least
So
it's
But
half
one
just-
damage.
succeeds, but the other
Yeah.
doesn't.
Correct.
Roll me that D. Well, roll us that D10.
Rolling damage.
Bonk.
God damn it.
You love to see it.
3. Oh no.
All right, this guy's gonna take half of that.
Takes 1.
That takes 1.
All right.
How do I get rid of this
Okay.
thing?
I got it. Sorry. Boop. Anything else you want to do?
I think that's just a regular action, so yeah, no.
Okay. These guys are going to go for you, and they cannot hit you. So. Bonk.
Game paused.
Oh, it's I did not mean to do that. Bonk. They swing, they miss. Top of the round, Lanros.
Okay. So believe it or not, I wanted to get greedy here. But Pleeps, I think you can attest for the fact that I probably shouldn't be getting greedy in this situation.
Yes. You will note, by the way, I forgot to do this. He recovered HP. It seems he's healing a bit.
So I am going to use my bonus action to put a seal on him, if you would believe that.
Yep, got you.
Or.
Shut up, Rob.
And then I am going to hit him with one of these.
You can gain advantage.
Oh.
Yes. Smart.
Wait.
Okay. All right. Roll it for me. That hits and crits, and you notice something as you. Are you? Let me officially ask you, though I know you're going to say you're doing it.
I am burning all of my seals, yes.
Yes. As you burn them, you note that the fire seems to be impeding whatever is regenerating.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was radiant damage that he hated.
I'll
It
be.
may or may not be both.
Holy fuck!
All right.
Uh.
Ugh!
Nice.
So-
That hurts. Not bad. Not
I
bad
bet it
at
did.
all.
Oh, you want to go after that cleric over there?
Yes.
He's like a god worshipper. You hate those.
Honestly, he says yes.
It would be very nice if you didn't shift the blame.
I don't care how hurt I
You
get.
see Landros. You see Landros made that blow with like his last bit of energy he had in him.
I don't care how hurt I get. I just care how hurt they get. Okay.
And with that attack, I'm gonna put another seal on him.
Understood.
Give me that fucking temp HP.
Alright, get that 10 HP. Get that 10 HP.
How? Oh, you're not doing good. You're lucky that he's about to shift his intention on somebody else.
Yeah, yup. Yeah, I am. I'm really lucky.
All right. You see an order? Hold your attack.
Oh.
All focus on him.
Uh-oh.
This
Raggy.
guy is going to move this and hold his action.
Oh.
You're about to get done.
Lilith, you're up. Anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, I am going to,
I will state he seems to be plotting something.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
Bring an all-out attack.
I mean,
All
yeah,
out attack.
I mean, he did take fire damage, so he shouldn't be regenning. I'm just gonna hit him with a classic of a Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, roll it for me, please.
Fucking
Bam!
cool,
misses.
Maris.
That is going to miss.
Well, shit.
Right.
I feel like just kind of like I feel like you hit his cape, and he's not even paying attention to you.
Well, I am going to fly closer to him.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Alright.
know what? Can I bonus action stick my tongue out at him?
Yeah, sure. He doesn't pay it any mind, though.
Well, shit. That's right.
Which of us is he looking at? Both of us.
Obviously,
You
should
don't
know.
have. He doesn't have some divine. Sorry, I shouldn't say divine. He doesn't have any sense of someone being religious. You don't have any that makes you obviously religious. Although,
Okay.
if he attacked you, he'd know.
Yeah, I remember he said he had beef with me or something.
But
Yeah,
Kai
He
does.
does.
But you
Yeah.
revealed yourself.
I'm gonna step
Okay.
Yeah.
away for a moment. I'll be right back.
All right, Claire, you're up.
I'm gonna go step big bad guy.
Go for it.
Pretend I'm going around him because that is not easy to do on a Mac. Fun
No,
fact:
I get you. I got you.
why can I not?
Here.
Why is spacebar not working?
Let
It would
me
help
get.
if I
Oh,
was hitting spacebar.
that would help. Yeah, there you go. He has
Was
not
it
gone
back-
since Landrose attacked him.
I was in fact hitting the command key instead of the spacebar,
Fun.
so
Strike at
it
him.
made it. We
That'll hit.
Oh, if only you're a champion.
Ooh,
That's
not
actually
bad.
really good damage. But again, he's paying you no real mind.
keep in mind if he moves, I did cast Booming Blade in case he moves.
Acknowledged. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is it for now.
All right. So he does not heal.
Where the fuck did
Uh,
Landers go?
What?
Wait, where did
Rose?
Landrose go? Get back in your line, Rose.
Did he delete himself?
Get back in
The
here.
fuck?
Oh. That glitch has been happening a lot
There you
lately.
go.
There you are. You're back. All right. So, okay, it's what's the range on this? 30 feet. Cool. You're just in range. He doesn't have to move at all, although he will move, but he doesn't have to move. All right. Kai, I
Yeah?
need you to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
As you said, as he like looks at you, and you can feel. Oh no!
Can I use
You
my
can-
thing?
Oh no.
What? That? Yes, you can use that to reroll it.
Okay, yeah. I will do that.
You get advantage on it.
That is correct, but you're actually good. So don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Nothing. There's no benefit from natural 20 in this. I'll just let you know that now in hand. All right. I'm going to delete that you have it. Bonk. And yes, you feel your body starting to freeze up as a paralysis starts to occur. You even quickly shake it off. These guys are releasing their held action and attacking. That is 17 for the first one and 17 for the second one.
The fact that they both meet it, therefore they get it.
Yeah. Yep. Not a problem. Yeah, you see now what they were planning. It's 3 damage from one and 7 damage from the other.
So 10 damage.
As he is going to incur anything that comes of it and the moving blade to approach you.
Okay, believe it or not, I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Before we do,
here.
can I get the moving blade damage?
Yep, I'm working on it.
I'm back. What did I miss?
It's the
This
versatile
guy-
for this
The
part.
all-out attack.
Yes. Roll versatile. Yes, it is versatile. Yes. Roll up. All right, he takes that damage.
And then
Boom.
stabbing time.
Yep.
I'll let Lanros do his thing
Would we
first.
both be attacking at the same time?
Yeah, you're both doing simultaneously. No advantage applies.
Darn.
Okay.
But you do hit.
Baller. Landros
Alright.
really locked the fuck in for this fight.
he's
Fair enough.
he's been tired of
He's
taking
actually
shit
looked
from
fairly
others.
rough. That also
would-
hits.
I would still get sneak attack.
You
with
would,
that.
yes, because he was next
That's
to
what I
yeah.
thought. That's what I thought.
Boom. Again, you're clearly getting him. You're getting him, but he's not really paying it mind. He's like locked in on Kai, and you can see
I'm gonna
that
explode
there is.
my thingy
Yeah, you can.
on her attack.
Yeah, you can, which I'll let you know will stop his regeneration. That he pays attention to. Alright. You get the sense that if he can attack Kai, bad things might happen. Maris, you're up.
Leave him alone.
Leave
Until
my
you
boy
attack him.
alone.
All right, go for it.
I'm just gonna regular attack. Ooh. 12.
That misses, unfortunately.
Darn.
Oh dang it. I could be. I won't use my lucky yet. My last one. I guess that's me gone. Do I have bonus action? Not really.
All right,
Nope.
Kai, you're up.
Well, hello there. In character, by the way.
Yep. Kai, I see what you carry around your neck, and for that you must die.
For that, I must die, huh?
Your faith gives them power. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do know that. But by giving them power, they give me this.
Ooh.
Get there, please.
Failed.
That natural
Oh, no way.
one.
No way.
Nice.
Nah, please. You think I didn't show this off just to get you angry? Nah. I just let you come right to me. Come on over, everyone. Let's put this guy in his place.
What a thematic natural fail for him.
I imagine.
Right?
I imagine like he's like
All right.
charging in at you, and then like
But
he
these
immediately just
guys
stops in
are
place
under
because of that.
orders to go after Kai, but they cannot quite make it. If he dashes, he can get over here. And he's just going to be... It is! It absolutely is, because they're all, like, hyper-focused. And look, they're not attacking you.
Smiling on him.
Also, they dash. They come down. Landros, you're up.
I am? Oh, I didn't see the little thingy around me.
Oh, that's because
Uh,
your token got
I'm gonna
glitched.
go up.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
Cool.
I'm gonna go
Yep.
up to him. I get advantage on this attack, right?
Yes, he's restrained.
Okay.
That'll hit, believe it or not. Alright. He takes that damage. Boonk.
Fine. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Understood. Sucky, but we'll see what happens. All right. This guy is going to attack Kai.
Unfortunately, I am may get hit a few times. May.
That's going to be 22
Fuck.
for 4 bludgeoning. Just imagine, by the way, if the paralysis had gotten through.
Oof.
It would have been over for Kai, bro.
Uh-oh, it may be over right now.
What are you at right now?
4.
That's a 20 that'll also hit.
Ah, you're
Rolo.
chilling.
Rolo.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
No fucking way!
champion's
like,
blood, Neo.
Honestly,
Champion's blood.
describe this moment as you're hanging on.
Yeah. Like, he has his, like, hands... Like, he stumbles a bit as he gets hit one by each
Okay.
zombie. But he kind of stomps his foot a little bit and holds his hands in front of him as if grasping at the person in front of him.
Understood.
still.
Lilith, you are up.
I am, and I am going to. Yeah, this restrained guy. It's
Mhm.
restrained, right? That's how the John David.
Yes, he is restrained. He is
Okay.
restrained.
Just want to double check. Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him this time.
Firebolt. Okay, good call. Roll it.
Here's that advantage roll. Bippity boppity. That's a
That'll hit.
double
Both the
17.
same.
Welcome,
Happy to get
welcome,
off my property.
welcome to the world of D&D, Neo. Welcome to the world of
Here's the
D&D.
1 damage. All you really needed, though, in hindsight. Anything else you want to do?
Spooky Scary Month dance. I'm joking.
Claire, you're
No.
up.
I'm joking now.
I said space.
You could probably take him out with a sneak attack here.
You have advantage, by the way.
100% the plan.
Well, let's see. Will she crit? No, double.
That'll hit.
Welcome to D&D, Neo. Welcome to D&D.
And not horrible.
He's looking horrible.
Now tell me
It's
how you
still
really
standing.
feel.
Man, this guy is still alive.
However, unfortunately, it is his turn.
He is going to send an attack to Kai, then to Maris.
Surely he'll
Oh.
miss.
Thankfully,
Oh, dang it.
thankfully it's at disadvantage.
You are right, because of...
The restrain.
So this is to Kai. That's 12 to Kai,
Yes.
Nice.
and 10 to Maris. And you can see both of those fists have like a lot more energy to them. As it tries to strike back. Ah! Alright. When does restraint end?
End of their next turn, I believe.
I believe it's the end
Uh,
of my turn.
It's the end of your turn.
Until the
So
end
restrained,
of
like, yeah.
Yeah, it is the end of his
Alright,
turn.
well, in that case, Maris, you're up. He's still restrained.
He's still restrained.
Yep.
I'm gonna stab him.
You hit.
He's still
Yippee.
restrained, which means that he's in for more
Let's
pain.
do. And then
Divine
Fury.
Yep. The Divine Fury that will stop his regeneration that was about to happen otherwise.
Yeah.
Max,
Describe the kill.
let's go.
And as he gets taken out, you can hear thump, 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 thump. And it like reverberates through the entire tower. As it sounds like a bunch of things are falling at once. Thump, thump, thump,
Yeah.
thump, 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 thump. You get the idea.
I stab him in the back and like slash him out the side. So he has like a
How fitting that the clutchiest moves of this fight would be by the two most divine associated characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with that, everything falls.
well.
Kai also kind of falls, but to his knees.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
you.
fair enough.
And for the first time since entering this dungeon, I can end the initiative.
By the way, please, out of curiosity, do remnants not heal at the start of their turn? Do they heal every turn?
It is the start of their turn, yes.
Oh, well, the regeneration was already stopped by my fire thing.
Oh, I see where you're confused.
Yeah,
I meant the regeneration after your fire thing, because his turn happened, and that's when it stopped. Never mind.
Okay.
The point is, you guys won.
Oh,
Right.
Flowed. Oh, whoops! Did not mean to hit that button.
Mhm.
I fell down to the ground. We did it, guys. Oh, and Landros is on the ground.
Again?
Man.
You see him with like a fucking 4 broken ribs in his stomach. Oh,
Yeah, Landrose took a beating this time around. Also, last time around, to be fair.
If
Don't forget the time. Don't forget the time before that.
every time around so far.
I can
You
now,
don't
however,
mind.
officially tick you guys up.
if you guys don't mind, I can heal all of us.
Something like that would be nice.
Appreciate that.
That would be nice.
Prioritize yourselves, though. I don't think.
I'm
it's
scared,
as much of a deal.
Tamora.
Oh, don't worry. This spell's gonna cast all of us because I can use it on 6 people if I wanted to.
Nice.
Oh, are you? What do you explain? What you're
I
doing?
still have I still-
Prayer of healing.
Oh, I thought you were out of spell slots. Oh.
Nope. I saved one.
Oh, I thought you. The whole time I thought you were out of spell slots. Cool.
All right,
I
so you
had
guys
one-
sit
Is
down.
Mirrors technically a
I-
construct?
I had
No,
one first
no,
I had-
thankfully.
No.
I had
And
one
dudes.
first level spot just in case,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
and
yeah.
one second.
Thankfully, that does not say the spell has no effects on undead, constructs, or oozes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways,
dang.
ready for
Good.
healing,
You're good.
everyone?
Yeah,
Yep.
roll it.
Yippee.
Oh, wait. Oh,
I like
wait.
Why are you thinking?
Yes, correct.
Whoops,
You,
you
you
I'm
are
not
considered. Yeah, reborns are considered
technically
humanoids.
considered humanoid.
Does anything say you're also undead?
I don't think so. Other
Deathless
than
nature.
deathless nature, but I don't think so.
Deathless. You have an event. You have. Let me take a look at it. You have event on, and you have you have event on. No, nothing says you're undead, so you're actually okay. All right, then you guys all heal as well.
Almost
by the way,
accidentally clicked apply damage.
by the way, who is anyone low after that? Still low after that? 'Cause
I'm at max after that.
fairly.
Good.
fairly.
And of course, you guys.
I'm fairly low still.
You guys, of course,
Really
remember
low
what Dr. Orthos has told you, that healing can help, but the pain's not going to quite go away.
Yeah.
I really like the way. Have you seen Delicious in Dungeon?
I have not, but I've heard it's really good.
Yes, I have.
I have not.
The way they handle healing is very similar to how you are, where getting healed through healing magic hurts like hell.
Yeah. No, I imagine it's like giving you a shot of adrenaline. Anyways, but carrying on. Since prayer of healing takes 10 minutes to cast, you would notice that there is a lot of things around. You're obviously some books, some religious texts, especially when opened here. Usually a lot of it talking about various funeral rites and stuff. Surprise, surprise.
Yep.
But there's also an interesting little ornate box on here as well.
I would like to examine the textbook to see what god he was worshiping up here.
I mean, he has you do know, but I will state it again. It is
Oh yeah, go ahead.
yeah, it is. But yeah, this tower is
I kinda
dedicated to the nameless goddess of shadow, which of course is the same goddess whose symbol Kai uses.
While he looks at the textbook,
Y'all want to check what's in this box?
sure, we could.
We can.
It's particularly
Is there any, like,
fancy.
Is there any like block or
Was-
anything on the box?
Is there any what?
Like block or anything on it?
Give me a second to tell you that.
Why did audio get so bad all of a sudden?
I don't know. Probably connection issues. All right, give me a second to tell you. Okay. So it has it has two halves which have clasps on them.
What? I'm sorry. My brain did not process.
There are
that.
clasps like those things that you like flip open, then you can open the thing.
Okay.
A latch
Basi-
kind of thing.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Basically, doesn't get lock pegged type situation.
All right.
Better question. Does it appear to be trapped in any way?
Make an investigation check. It does not. All right.
Mhm.
So
It
there
appears to be
is
clear of traps.
yes. So the left side has a picture of a sun on it, and the right side has a picture of a moon on it.
We should open both sides at the same time.
Who's opening what side?
I'll open the moon side.
Okay, you're opening the moon side. Who's opening the sun side?
I could open it from the sun
Maris, you should probably open the
oh,
sun
oh.
side.
Sure.
All right.
It's all sunny.
All right.
side. This isn't
It
Philadelphia.
is. Yeah. You took an hour, but it's still.
Philadelphia.
Yeah. What time? No, I got this. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I'll say it. Okay, so, Kai, you try and open the moon side. It does not open.
Huh.
Maris, you can open the sun side.
Okay.
And what is in it? Is it is a healer's kit for all intents and purposes.
Oh.
A healer's kit.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll try and open the moon side, see if it's like a person thing.
I will just say, you try and open it, you cannot.
Okay.
You will note it is still very much
Sneaky
daytime
girl.
outside.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured after Kai couldn't open it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
linked
that's
to
what I figured too.
daytime of which side it opens.
That makes sense.
Sure.
I do wonder what would happen during a fabled eclipse, though.
Yeah,
Mm.
what would happen?
We don't
You
know.
have, yeah. It's not my job to tell you.
It explodes.
Something, maybe, who can say? But yes, you guys get the healing.
I would like to take a closer look at the body of the
Mm-hmm.
our angry at God's friend here.
All
Just
right.
See if he had anything either noteworthy on him or anything that reveals like who he could have been during life.
All right. So you're looking for like possession.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Here you go.
Okay, that. All right. So you look around a bit. You find, I will say, a coin pouch with a reasonable amount of copper. Nothing, no gold in it. I'd say like 20 copper.
20 copper. Okay.
Yeah. Not a lot. Not a lot. And you see a letter.
Oh.
What language do you know?
I know Common, Infernal, and Elvish.
Good. That last one's gonna help you here.
Let's
All
see.
right. So, dear, double checking the guy's name. Dear Leonessel. Which is written as Elvish names often are. But yes. Dear Leonessel, we are writing you today to tell that that the Temple of the Moon is not rescinding your debts. All individuals must pay what they owe, and if you have not the means, you must acquire them. You should have realized this issue when you came to us for help.
Huh.
Does it say
So, demon
how-
chick,
yes.
let me get this straight. This man got so mad at gods just because they made him repay a debt that he willingly accrued.
Well, I don't know if that's the entire story, but that's what some of the information we got from this letter here. Does it say the person's name, like that this was delivered to, aka the?
Yes. Yes. I said Leonessel. His name is Leonessel, which I will post for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll put it in guild chat. So you can see it.
Because this was mailed out to him, or delivered in some way, does it have a written date on it? Like how recent this would have been?
It would be over a year ago.
It looks like this was given to him about a year ago, roughly.
If anyone would like to, they could make a religion check
Let me
to
check.
see if they know anything about the Temple of the Moon.
I'll give it a good hearty try.
I have a +2. And this is
I'll
anyone,
try.
right?
Yeah, he said anyone.
Anyone who wants to.
That is a yep. That makes sense.
+0.
man.
Hey,
This
6 and 9
makes
again.
yes, this makes sense. The only one who knows anything is Lanrose.
That seems to
And-
be prevalent in every time we do this.
I will state, Lanrose,
Mhm.
your father would have had cause to tell you about them,
Oh.
as supposedly your mother had connections to them.
Oh.
Yes. Which, yeah, is how I am justifying you having as much information as you're about to have, is that, yeah, your father would have mentioned this, that your mother has connections to them. So, the Temple of the Moon is complicated. It is said they swear allegiance to a god, though they are very secretive of which one. And there are, well, some say sects, and others say different organizations that just use the name, but there are two main sects, we'll say. And they both use the same iconography. And here's where it gets annoying. One sect are genuine healers. They will heal, and they will only ask for the bare minimum to do so, and they're dedicated to help people how best they can. The other sect are con artists.
Mm.
They will claim to be helping you, and they will claim to want your best for you, and they will claim to have the solution. And then they will, after doing basically what amounts to nothing to help, give you a bill that is way beyond your means to pay.
Wow, this sounds like American healthcare.
Not entirely wrong.
This stream
yes.
gets taken down by the U.S.
Um,
government. Like, we
you-
can't call them out.
Yeah. You do not know which sect your mother had ties to, because that's the whole point. Every sect, anytime you encounter someone, they claim they're the good ones.
I see now. It's by those people. Probably some Dark Moon sect people scammed this guy out of money.
Would probably do it.
Honestly, it's funny that you say Dark Moon, because that is how people think of them. It's like they represent the dark side of the moon, the con artists.
That's kind of how I thought of them, which is why I said that.
Well, I guess that means that my thinking and yours is in line. That's great.
Is there anything else important in this room?
Hey, there is some stale bread and a stale cake.
Besides
It's a
that?
donut.
There
guess that
is
would-
a casket. There is a bureau with some dusty clothes in it. There is a sofa. There's a mirror.
Hey guys, let's carry the
Alright, I
sofa.
think-
Let's bring the sofa back.
Yo, guys, let's take the coffin. I bet that'll be worth something.
As a reminder, you have suspicion, mainly because of the portrait above the mirror, that the guy who lives in this room is the same guy who sent you on this job.
Let's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's totally take the painting.
Maybe,
I'm joking.
you know, upon further consideration, maybe we should also put the healer's kit back.
Hmm. That might, although if the healers were associated with the sun and the moon was associated with
Yeah.
con artists, it might give us an idea of what's in the other side.
Hmm.
Perhaps a...
No,
Damn
both
kit.
both sects are associated with the moon, to be very clear.
Oh, they're both?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
This
Perhaps
is unrelated symbology.
Yeah.
Well,
For now,
we have a
we
lot
should-
of stairs to go back down.
yeah,
And
but we shouldn't
and
have
I-
to deal with any more of those.
Have I deleted that? I hope not. Wait. Oh wait, no, it was canvas. Did I keep it? I did. That's awesome.
I wonder how much this painting would sell for.
Are you taking the painting?
No.
Good.
We just have the god's wrath against us.
All right. So, you guys, did you guys put the healer's kit box back?
I would have suggested to do it. That's up to everyone else, though.
If we're leaving them, hang back.
You cut out, so I did not hear what you said.
I That if we're leaving the whole box, I'll put the kit back.
The
if you
box
like
is
taking
the
the whole
kit. The
kit.
box is a healer's kit.
Oh, I thought it was 2 halves.
Yeah, it has the. Well,
I
there
thought there
is
was
something
more
else
in
in the other half, but you can't unless you cut the box in half.
I thought the kit had a
I mean,
healer's
we
kit
could
in
we
it.
could do a magic
No,
trick.
it has the contents of a healer's kit.
Oh, okay. Then I'll leave it.
Yeah, you put it back. Okay. All right. So you guys return, and of course, you guys see Johnny Johnson once again. Oh, Fred, and Fred, you're back.
Hey
Uh.
Johnny, we've cleared out that old temple for you.
Yeah, thank you. Had a lot of work to do. Had, you might imagine, a bit of a backlog. Especially recently. Apparently something happened in Trinity that, well, means a lot of funerals are going to need to be held in the next few days.
Okay, yeah, that's probably what happened when we were there.
Yeah. Yeah. First thing I was like, wait, was Trinity the last town we were at?
It was, yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we were
Alright.
actually there for that nightmare.
Oh, I'm sure you stopped it from being worse.
Of
Indeed,
course.
I did.
Tried.
He like reached in his pocket, like, oh, I must have left it in my room.
That's what.
What are you looking for?
Sun's starting to get down. I wanted to get my trusty drink, but I left my box in my room. I'll get it when I go back.
Box?
Oh yeah, it's this
Is
cool
it
little.
that... Hmm.
Sun and Moon one.
Was it
Yeah, that's the
Sun and
one.
Moon one?
We just saw
By
that.
day, it lets me do some healing, much to my power. By night, it lets me get a stiff drink for free.
That's
Oh,
one way to have a
see.
interesting
what a
item.
nifty little gadget.
Yeah, I will actually, since you guys aren't picking it up, I will actually post what it does.
Would you want us to steal it?
No, I'd kind of like to have it, actually.
I was talking to you, plebes, not
No,
him.
no. I figured you guys wouldn't take it, but, the option always exists.
So one side's alcohol, one side is healer's kit.
Medicine.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, but yeah.
Fills up with 4 gallons of beer, wine, or.
I mean, that's the equivalent of my alchemy jug.
Yeah, technically, you already have it for
Yeah,
all
we-
intents and purposes.
We already have the alcohol part.
But yeah,
If he wanted.
he will say, well, anyways, I'm happy. Oh, you know what this calls for? Get a cake for each of them. And you
Oh.
see a ghost come out with some cakes and hands on the table. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Oh,
Goes back through the wall.
thank you.
Huh.
Does the cake look
Chocolate cake, the best. It looks perfectly good. Yeah, for the record, the reason the cake in his room was stale.
He hasn't been there for a minute.
Well, yeah. As a reminder, it's been a hot second since he originally posted the request.
Right.
Yeah.
I will take a bite of the chocolate cake.
It's good. It's got like a little caramel filling, honestly, and it's like hot too. It's like fresh.
Mm.
Oh, caramel? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Ooh.
But
Also caramel.
Not bad.
so we're in an interesting. First off, before we get to the next segment, which is going to be admittedly filler, let's get through the important stuff. First off, what'd you guys think of this storyline?
It was fun.
It was good. It was.
I think I almost died.
Times, yeah.
Well, you know what? Conveniently enough, right where you need to be for that. If it had happened.
Facts. Could have just left you there.
Yeah.
He would have picked me up on his way back to his room.
But we didn't leave you behind. You get to
But,
suffer with us
yes.
more.
All right. So, I'm going to just kind of break the flow of things a bit to make life easy, and that way we don't have to even worry about it. I am going to show you what your next options are right now before we get to the rest of the session.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, bring
So
up
we got,
Discord.
yeah.
I
we
know
got-
Discord is ugly. Also, Pleeps is not playing Fall Guys or Pico Park 2.
Darness.
What?
All right.
No,
so our
I
first
I just
said
one
think that was
is
Darness.
yeah. Our first one was some folks have come into town and they've been fighting ever since. It's bad for business. I don't care how you do it, but shut them up. From Malin. Our second one is hello, we have begun excavating of a nearby ruin. We'll be most pleased if you could assist us in clearing out a recent stopping in our excavation from Grey, Underdark Empire's head of archaeology. And our brand new one, fresh off the presses, I'm worried of my father's party. It's not that I don't trust him, but I overheard some of the staff he hired talking in a language I do not understand. It's his 60th birthday, I don't want to upset him. But I have been given the right to invite 5 guests of my choosing. So if you could discreetly join in the festivities and just put my mind at ease. If it helps, free food, free drink, and we do have various accommodations in our manor. Linda Sinclair.
Hmm.
Oh.
I'm leaning towards that last one.
I'm also
Not gonna
leaning
lie,
towards it.
after what we've been through, unwinding at a party sounds excellent.
I feel like that one as well because I feel like that one.
Yeah,
I feel like that one is a limited time one.
Probably since
feels it.
it's
Yeah.
her father's 65th birthday.
60th.
60th.
60th. I heard 65th.
Nope, 60th.
But
Yeah.
anyways, alright, noted. That's the one I will start prepping then next time. But that's not gonna happen until you get back to the guild.
Yep.
Rewinding back to your journey back, there are some things that happen on your way back. I will state, you would get a long rest.
Yes.
Actually, wait. Let me double check you get a long before I say you get a long rest. Sorry.
Make up my mind, please.
That is no. The first thing that happens before you get a long rest.
God damn it.
I see. I still have a spell
We
slot.
had a short rest though when we were chilling, right?
Yes, you'd absolutely get a short rest before you head out.
I have no hit dice.
I have
a
no hit dice either. I want
I
my.
I have one, but I don't need
well,
healing. I'm
my
max.
Well, while we're walking back, I'm gonna spark a conversation. So I guess how do the wings look? I guess.
Out of curiosity, can you put them back in?
No.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Oh, so they're stuck now.
Well,
Yeah. As a reminder, they
Are
are
they
shadowy
actually,
and
like-
wispy. They don't
One of
have
those-
that.
okay.
Want to know something funny,
Yeah.
please?
What's funny?
My tiefling for the Out of the Abyss is also a winged tiefling.
I know. I looked at the sheet.
But her
Well,
wings
I-
do go back in.
Gotcha.
I suppose the most accurate description would be they suit you.
Thank you.
Look a bit evil.
It's
to be
weird,
honest.
but part of your head is terrified by those wings, Maris. But as you guys are having your conversation, you begin to hear another. You can't make out the words, but nearby for you there is another conversation happening.
But I'm giving it second thought. Maybe I don't know how to put them away yet, but maybe eventually I will be able to.
All right, fair enough. We can discuss that later.
You guys hear that, right?
I can't quite make out what is being said, but I hear something for sure.
Yeah, I hear that.
It's
I'd like to try to take
definitely
a closer look.
all right. Are you trying to do so quietly or loudly?
Quietly at first, I suppose.
All right, give me a stealth check. Okay. Yes. All right. All right. So Lanrose, you go off, you split off the group, and you kind of like go into like a bush, butter bushes, and you see 2 people wearing cloaks with heavily armed with daggers. seem to be carrying some kind of cart of something.
Cart.
Yeah. Work's been tough lately. The other one speaks up. I know what you mean. Seriously. The noise they've been making. Look, I know their gang has more reputation than ours and more manpower than ours, but surely the boss can get them out of there. Maybe, but it's definitely taking him a while. It seems they aren't going to go away till they get what they want. And what is it they want? They won't tell us. Well, then, how are we supposed to get them what they want if they won't... Look, I just want the peace and quiet and easy work back. No more having to sneak through the sewers every time we get a good haul. Do you know how much some of the goods we take get damaged? How much of the merchandise gets damaged by the sewers? 50% of it, I know. And yes, our clients get very angry. Look, I have been there for the boss's lectures too. But what are we supposed to do? We cross paths with them and they literally take everything we have. 50% is better than nothing. That's about all you can hear as I kind of get a little far away again.
What can I see like what they're carrying in their carriage, like what the merchandise is?
Make a perception check. You're not entirely sure. They're a little too covered up, unfortunately. I will say, you can draw any conclusions that you think would be reasonable to draw.
Well, from that, it definitely doesn't seem like something legal. They wouldn't have to traffic something legal through the sewers. And they also said taken as well.
Yeah, no, definitely gave you a lot that you can help draw your conclusion. But that's because you absolutely aced the stealth check.
I'm gonna return to the group and try to like. Are they like going fast, or are they going at like a pace where we could keep up walking with them?
Pretty speedy, but they don't have a horse. They're dragging on themselves on foot.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we could probably keep pace with them.
If you wanted to.
So I'm gonna go back to the group and relay what they said to me, and tell them that I think that they are stealing stuff.
I mean,
Do you guys want to do something about that?
I mean, dude,
Because
were you able to tell what they were
Um,
stealing or who they stole it from?
not quite. I just made out that they're trafficking stolen goods into a town, and that there's some kind of rival gang that's taking their loot, so they have to traffic it through the sewers.
What was the town name?
And boy, did they smell.
What
Can smell them from the brush.
did they say what town they were going to?
Did they?
No.
Oh, well, darn.
They did not.
I mean, I don't really
So
care one way or the other, I suppose.
I was more so bringing it to the attention of the group because, in my personal opinion, unless it's something morally reprehensible, I don't want to get in the way of someone else's trade.
We don't know.
Unless you guys share different opinions. So, do you want to stop them just to find out if it's morally reprehensible?
Well, I mean, if they're
Good.
looking for like bring it to do trade with in the city of stolen goods, maybe we could pretend to try to buy it and see what it ends up being. Like, we ask them to show
Okay.
us what they're trying
I
to
will
say.
note in their conversation they mentioned client.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did
It
not
did
hear
appear as if they already had a seller in mind.
that.
I suppose we could also offer them a better deal than what the buyer's doing. But I don't know if we got that kind of money, to be honest.
Well, I
Mm.
mean, we don't have to exactly buy it. We could just figure out what
Well,
their
but we would also have to have enough money on hand so that they would even entertain us and show us what the goods are. You see?
Hmm,
Do you think they're just gonna believe us if we go up and say, no, trust me, man. I have about 10,000 gold pieces back at my home.
I mean, no one truly knows how much one of these can hold, and pulls out a bag of holding.
Hmm. I mean,
Lanrose, make a history check for me.
then okay.
That's enough. That's enough.
Succeed.
There was a cautionary tale your dad told you once.
Hmm.
When dealing with thieves, never show them that you're carrying something valuable. Unless you are directly planning on
You
giving it.
should you should probably keep that tucked away. If you show them that you have a bag of holding, they will just rob you of it, and then we'll be forced into a fight.
I suppose that would reveal their nature, though. Whether they're good or bad.
Hmm.
I mean, that's true.
Well, they were definitely thieves, though. I'm not sure how honorable of a thief you can be. You are still stealing someone else's property,
I
after
mean,
all.
haven't you guys ever heard of honor amongst thieves?
Are we thieves? Honor amongst
No.
thieves is exclusively towards other thieves.
Yeah, I will say, you do know that of the various, and there are a few thieves guilds and other such criminal syndicates that operate in this region, you would know they do. The ones that are actually members of these guilds, which it's hard to say because they don't carry any specific uniform. So who knows if those are that or just some other low-life group. But the ones that do have various codes of honor they process through, as well as paperwork. Weirdly enough. But it is still a risk. You don't know.
Also, please, quick question. Just remind
Yes.
myself how these work. After I give someone my infusion, do I have to still have like access to that infusion to remove that infusion to create a new one?
You don't, but they would be destroyed.
Mm.
Yeah. Although I would keep in mind destroying your bag of holding would spill everything that's in it on wherever it's destroyed.
Right, yeah, no, that's what I was considering.
Good idea here. Why don't you empty out your bag of holding and put everything in it in a normal bag, and then we fill it with a bunch of rocks and stuff like that, so that when it explodes, they just have a bunch of pebbles that scatter all over the place.
that is very hilarious, and honestly, I could probably fix another one of these up at some point. You know what? Let's do it. I am going to. Thankfully, I don't have that much in the bag of holding at this point.
So, yeah, you're emptying your bag of holding and you're filling it with rocks.
Yes. Like,
yeah, I will say that's not
It's a
a
harmless
difficult.
little prank on a bunch of thieves.
That is not a difficult task. So, are you guys going to catch up to the thieves now?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's try to get like a bit ahead of them, and then
Okay.
like is there like a cross in the road where we can like pretend to be like camped out and hanging out?
Yeah, there would be. Yep. Yeah. Here, let me do a little doodle for you.
And the bag of holding is
So,
Yeah.
how about our story is we were just traveling back from Deadly. Well, on the way back, we realized that our coin pouches were looking a bit scarce, and now we're looking to trade the bag of holding for money or barter.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm down
All
for
right.
whatever it is.
I am fine with that.
All right. So you guys would be over
will-
here.
This will be fun.
Oh, wait, that's what I'm in drama. That's why I can't draw you guys.
You're trying to draw us
Okay.
over there.
You guys be about over here-ish. Oh, I don't actually have those. Okay, good to know. All right, so. All right. Boom. This is not technically like how they look. This is just a token look. So don't pay them much mind, please.
Of course, except we're gonna pay him a lot of mine.
No, that's how they look. They're twins.
They're very much not, and they're wearing like hooded figures and stuff, so you can't really see it.
So they could be twins underneath.
Ugh. Ugh. Apologies, but you seem to be camping in
Greetings.
the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Our apologies. Where are you guys off to?
None of your business.
We're just trying to make conversation. Why you gotta be so tense?
You see behind us? And they point
Mhm.
general direction of Deadleaf. We're not quite in the mood for conversation right now.
What you got in the cart?
Our late father's last possessions.
Insight check.
was about to say the same thing.
Inside.
I mean, you can make a check if you want, but I will point out you guys were literally just at Deadleaf. They weren't there.
True.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that
I'll
Deadleaf
roll it
hasn't been,
anyway.
yeah, you know that Deadleaf hasn't been
See
in
if I get anything
operation.
further.
Yeah, sure, I get you. Yeah, you know that Deadleaf hasn't been in operation for a while.
Well, that's actually
I will say, while you know they're bullshitting, they are very good liars. Clary, if you didn't know any better, you would swear they're telling the truth. Landrose, you can tell.
Mm. Well, you see, we actually just came from Deadleaf, and
Yeah, they
it's
have like a
been
look on their
closed
face.
in operation for a while.
Dead. They like start backing up. Boonk, boonk, and like turn
And I'm
around.
gonna approach them even
Here we
further.
go.
You see, there was a lich on the loose at the top of the Deadleaf Tower that was controlling all of the corpses inside of it, and we single-handedly dealt with said lich.
Make either a
By the way,
deception.
Lanros is. Yeah, he's
Make
lying.
make either a deception or intimidation check, your choice. Oh, did you now? Well, look, we mostly were telling the truth, but you're right. We're calling from his estate. We were asked not to reveal the location of his estate, so if you'll forgive us. The trip to Deadleaf was going to be a little bit later. They look at each other.
Why did you lie about it then?
Because it's easier to explain that than answer a bunch of stupid questions.
Hmm. Well,
Awfully
here's
stupid.
another thing I'd like to point out to you guys. Hmm. I overheard your conversation earlier about you guys stealing something. I just want to know what's inside the cart. You see, me and my companions here are in quite the predicament. You see, we spent our last few gold pieces on our way to Deadleaf, and
Before
we're
you
in
can even
quite the
finish that
dire need
sentence,
of gold.
the woman, or like the one with the lighter voice, tries to hit the one with the deeper voice. Like, that's what you get for being so loud.
I would have loved to hear a net 20 on that hit. Just fucking.
Honestly, I would have too. It admittedly would have just still done. It would have just done
fire.
2 damage, but actually no, it's still done a damage, a crit. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As finish your sentence if you like.
You see, we're in quite the predicament where we spent our last gold getting to Deadleaf, and we're looking to sell some of our merchandise or one of our items of value for either what you got in your crate in your wagon there, or some gold that you have. Demon girl,
And I walk up and show off the bag of holding.
Okay. The deeper voice one's gonna kind of grab it. Here's the thing. It's hard to tell the value of this on hand. If we could just sort of bring this to our appraiser, and then, if you have an address, we could send you a letter of evaluation, and of course the coinage too. We'd appreciate that.
oh, so even thieves have standards about not taking suspicious things, I suppose. I'm just saying, this is a
No.
valuable
Okay. To be
magic
clear,
item.
what they were asking if they could take it to their appraiser.
Oh.
Yes, is what they were asking.
Oh, okay,
Well,
okay. I wouldn't have said that then.
Yeah, I figured as much when you started talking about it.
So you want to steal our bag of holding, is what you're saying right now?
No.
That's pretty much exactly what you just said.
That is pretty much exactly what you just said. Tell you what, I'm an appraiser. It's worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Forgive us if we feel like we want a unbiased third party.
Maris, how much would you say it's worth?
At least like 2 billion.
Okay,
No,
should I,
Considering
I think my price is a bit more generous.
considering that individual is also with you.
It is a little biased, I suppose.
Look, we can
Oh,
we can
please. Maris isn't with us. Look, he looks nothing like any of us.
Now,
We just happened to meet on the road.
first off, none of you look alike. And second off, that is such a backwards way of thinking. We might be in whatever profession we're in, but even we're not that backwards. Times have changed, you know.
Landros looks racist.
Oh no!
Landros is gonna whip out no, trust me, I have an orc friend.
No, the worst part is,
Or-
and everyone will be aware of this,
Oh.
like, it's recently been a big hot button issue as, like, the recent monarch has broken a lot of horrible law, or, like, not broken, like, repealed a lot of horrible laws.
Oh,
No, Maris is like, or Landros is like, no, trust me, I have an ogre friend.
Ugh. I'm going to assume that you just got caught in a lie. We'll say that we both got caught in a lie and leave it at that. But hopefully I never
Alright.
have to see your faces again. And if you report our seeing us to anybody, well, it should go without saying.
What should go without saying?
If she says it, then it doesn't go without saying, man. Just between you and me,
He literally just proved your point.
just between you and me, you don't want to piss her off. One time,
Mm,
shut up! Alright.
Alright, be on your way then, I suppose.
And miss out on a bag of holding.
Landro says under his breath.
What'd you say to your breath?
Damn it.
Yep.
I mean, there was no universe where they were going to hand you any money for it. To be very clear.
Uh,
But I will write down.
Well, I knew that they wouldn't hand money to us for a trade, but I thought under threat of violence from someone that they believe just killed a lich, they would be like, "Oh yeah, we can buy that."
I will just let you know off the table, they are not currently carrying any gold, let alone 1,000.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I thought we were just gonna trade the items.
That wasn't an option either. No, there was.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
an
no.
option.
Yeah.
So I guess what do
This
we
was
do?
just some filler.
What do we do now?
It's not because if they were anybody else, it would be you could take from them. That's not the point. The point is, there is no, unless you guys used magic on them, they were not going to betray the people who they promised that stuff to.
Oh, I could have used magic on them.
You didn't.
So
I didn't.
But who knows? This might come back
So-
at some point. All right.
I see you typing in your notes. Thief guys think we killed a lich.
Something like that. Yes.
So do you guys want to help me get all these rocks that we threw in here out?
I thought it would be funny. At
I
one
agree, I
point,
thought
I
it'd be
was
funny.
tempted to just let them have it for free.
Oh yeah, no, it would have been so funny if you let them have it for free, but
The reason I'm
But
asking for
it
help
is
is you
as-
I
can't
just thought we could have gotten some money out of them.
yeah, no.
yeah, fun fact, you can't exactly dump out a bag of holding. You have to grab each one out individually.
Oh no, you literally can dump out a bag of holding.
Oh, can you?
If you turn
Yeah,
it
you
inside
can
out,
literally dump out a bag of holding.
everything comes out.
Yeah,
Doesn't that
that
also
is
As-
destroy the bag of
literally a
holding?
Yeah.
function of a
If
bag of
Landrose
holding.
explains to Lilith that
No.
a function. No, I guess right. Yeah,
Oh,
Lilith
oh.
would know. Lilith would know.
So how many rocks did you guys put in this thing again?
Kai just looks
Oh,
away.
I put about 30.
God damn.
Actually, wait. You know what? You guys think I could fly?
100.
Oh.
At least.
Maris
9.
9. So here's the fun fact. Somebody make a perception check for me. Just one person.
I can.
Okay.
I put 8.
Oh my god.
I'll be honest.
You guys are rolling.
You
like
guys
shit.
should save these D100s for when Kai gets to level 10.
Yeah.
Okay,
Follow-
Kai. As Lilith is emptying out the bag of holding, you see on the ground of this forest path what are armored ants with like weapons and stuff.
What?
What?
And then Lilith opens the bag of holding, and the rocks fall on them.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, let me roll my D100, see how many rocks Kai put in.
Okay.
By the way, further record, I want to bring up the bag of holding can hold 500 pounds. So the lower you guys roll means the bigger
Yeah.
the rocks are.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so don't worry, the ants are fine. You see them like literally lift the rocks out of their way because
Also,
they're ants.
also, God,
They can do that.
that fucking got.
And then you hear Hey, what's the big idea? We got a dragon to slay.
What the?
Oh.
What?
Hey.
Well, you better hope it's not me then, but go on your way.
Oh, dang it. You always do this, Kevin.
Canon?
Regular,
Kevin?
regular, he's named Kevin.
Oh,
Regular,
Kevin.
old-fashioned name Kevin.
The fact that you had to clarify. Also, God,
I'm
you
sure it's
you
not
s- you're
Kevin.
talking about ants with the armor. That fucking got reminded me of the fucking meme song. I put
Yeah.
my armor on.
Anyways, breakfast. God damn it. You always put your hind foot in your mouth, don't you? No, not you. Anyways,
What
I
dragon are you
careful
guys
around
fighting?
here. We don't know yet. But we'll find one, like a real dragon, and we'll slay it, and everyone will stop making fun of us.
Like,
Oh,
like
I've
an
heard-
ant-sized dragon or like a
Real
real-sized
size
Oh, I-
dragon?
Oh, I've heard,
Dragon-sized dragon.
I've heard,
Yeah.
I've heard,
Definitely a real-sized dragon.
I've heard,
I don't know how big they are, but definitely that.
I've heard there's a dragon actually at the very top of this very tall tree. She points up.
Make it
up
a
at this
I'm
tree.
gonna go over to Lilith
What's up?
and I'm gonna whisper in her ear. You should make a trinket dragon so that they can fight it. I want to see them fight a dragon.
Could I do
Yeah.
that? Would I be able to do that? Because that's
Uh,
fucking hilarious. Wait, I like the idea more.
Like making something that looks like a dragon? Sure, make a Tinker's tool check if you got him on you.
That is the question. Do I actually have?
Can I use my session inspiration on Ross for him to make like an actual functioning dragon that they can fight?
Yeah, yep, go for it. You literally just got it, but sure. All right,
Does-
you are able to make one.
There.
All right, men, charge! Ting, 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 ting. And they battle it, and after
You got
a
it,
while, and a
guys.
few ants do fall. But you see, there's one with a staff that like heal. You see a rather disturbing image as it's ants carrying a body of something they killed.
Oh,
Of the dragon?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you're not even with the different. You're not creating an actual legit dragon. I will
Right.
say, you
Yeah,
guys
no.
can feel good about one thing. You probably stopped these guys from going to fight an actual dragon.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Probably.
after while they are carrying it away, I'm gonna keep in mind of
Yeah.
what I did to build that little dragon pet.
Yeah, well, we'll see. As that happens, you'll hear a voice. If you're ever in the Enchanted Forest, look up the extremely cool, awesome ant squads.
Will
Okay.
I'll
do.
make sure to, actually. I'm gonna write that down in my notes, actually. I like these guys.
Put them under allies.
We have allies of ants.
Allies.
In the final battle of this campaign, we just have an army of just tiny ants.
Yes.
I mean, hey, they wouldn't expect it, would they?
An ant army.
An army of ants.
Babes, are you having fun coming up with these filler characters? I know
Okay.
you just came up with those ants like 2 seconds ago.
Okay, the thieves were pre-planned.
The
The ants was not. The ants were not. But they do fit into
Yeah,
something I have.
I do.
pre-established. Yeah.
Oh, now I want to play. I don't know how I would do a
Alright,
build.
where are my allies at?
I would.
Enchanted forest.
Yeah, Enchanted Forest.
Right there.
But now I want to do a Swarm Ranger build where the swarm is just an army of ants. Like a melee
Yes.
ranger. Oh, that'd be funny.
That
Well,
would be-
you now have room for it in setting because it's something I established.
D&D Ant-Man be like.
Well,
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do with the day of your departure? Also, all this happened the day you left Deadly.
Yeah, wow.
I got other stuff on my list of stuff that happened for the record.
I don't think like there's anything else.
I enjoyed
Alright.
that filler. Can we
I-
get a beach episode next?
We'll see. What do I got?
Yeah, I just unload all the rocks.
All right,
which-
the next
yeah.
the next 2 days are uneventful.
Which means that we get the long rest.
You can long rest twice,
Hallelujah.
Nothing.
which
Just one is fine
which-
with me.
I will say
do
you
it,
probably
like-
should long rest twice because that will refresh your hit dice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because unless you have a very particular feature,
Mm-hmm.
they only come back
Yeah.
on short rest. Or no,
They only
Half
come
of them
back.
come back
half
on
of
long
them
rest.
come back on long rest.
that's what I meant
right.
to say.
As you guys are packing up your camp for the day,
Mhm.
well, let me just get you to the map.
The way
No,
you
I-
said that made me
I don't
scared.
like that.
Doesn't necessarily mean there's a fight. It just means that I actually have a map for it.
Now that you tell us there's not a fight, which means that there's going to be a fight.
Now the question is, where did I put the map for this?
You say there's not gonna be a fight. We're
Is
gonna
it a
find
beach?
a way to make it a fight.
It's the beach episode.
Oddly enough, no.
It's the we.
God damn it.
There's gonna be an episode of this campaign now where as soon as we get a beach scene, the episode
Uh,
title
here is
called
the
Beach.
correct map. Yeah, here is the correct map. I found the right map. So I will. So, as you guys
Listen,
are
I'm
packing
just
up
saying.
Oh hi.
Huh?
Oh,
cough up what you got.
hey.
No.
You hear the
Dogs.
wolves speak.
Hello.
These wolves are talking? Hi.
Nice puppy. Nice
Let's
puppy.
see.
What language are they speaking?
Probably
Common.
common.
They are speaking common. Don't patronize us. You think what?
Sorry.
One of them?
I've just never met a
Common
wolf
puppies?
that can speak.
Well,
I just never met a wolf that can speak before. This is fascinating.
should find your way to the enchanted forest then.
Hmm.
We're all over the place. And while you're there, you are passing through our territory. What do you think? Hmm? Yeah. 200 gold should do nicely.
I'm gonna I'm gonna name drop the ants. Actually, we have some friends from the Enchanted Forest.
Oh, before you can even finish, do you? Do you know Jack?
Yeah.
We're on the hunt for him.
Was Jack one of the ants' names?
No. You have not met anyone who introduces us as Jack. You have met someone who introduces us as Jacques.
Okay. No, I haven't quite met a Jack. You see, I've only recently got acquainted from people from the magical forest. Or
Enchanted
the
forest.
Enchanted Forest. I said the Enchanted Forest.
Alright, yep.
I said that.
Mhm.
Fuck. That was Kiri being stupid.
No, I get you.
Yep,
It's
yep.
fine. I get it. Right. So, you don't know Jack. You got any information on him, we'll let you go without paying us.
You have a visual description of what Jack looks like, perhaps?
Even better. And
Perhaps he
you
was
see in
using a
there,
pseudonym.
yeah. Yeah. You see the white wolf. They one of them reaches their mouth into its fur and pulls out a bag, and you see the bag is kind of specially designed to be opened with with the mouths of wolves.
Oh.
Cool.
He lifts up. There's a bunch of papers, and there is a portrait of this is Jacques, the man you met.
Was he
The
cow
man
guy,
or
He
the
was
man?
the guy. Yes, he was the guy selling a cow. He was a man. He was
He
a,
was the cow guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess the-
Not.
Oh.
He didn't call. He didn't say his name was Jack, but he did say Jacques. But yes, we have met this man.
You have. You know where about he is?
Mm, Where did he say he was heading?
He said he had a very nice offer for his cow from a very wealthy bean farmer.
He said something about a very wealthy bean farmer. He was trying to sell a magical cow or something.
That's bullcrap. And they start laughing. I
Kinda
didn't.
figured.
I didn't mean that. Look, pardon the unintentional pun, but that cow is just his mother's.
What?
Anyways, he knows the consequences for leaving the forest
Oh,
without permission.
Wait. Please, just to clarify, did you say the cow was his mother's cow?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Okay, I
The
thought
way
you said it was
the-
his mother.
Yeah, that's what I thought I
Sorry.
heard. So I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
No. I have no
That's
idea if you guys
not-
figured out what I'm doing here and what's the deal with Enchanted Forest yet. But yes, the cow belongs to Jack's mother.
Okay.
And Jack left the Enchanted Forest without permission. That is punishable by death.
Oh.
Said you had
Oh.
other friends from the Enchanted Forest.
So, yes.
Do you mind telling us where they are?
In the Enchanted Forest.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look over at Kai.
Make a deception check.
Let me. Where's deception? Oh no.
I was like, wait, is that really a lie? Because we
You're not in the Enchanted Forest, and you know that for a fact.
Oh, this whole. Okay, my bad. Oops.
Correct. Yes.
Well, let's hope this works. No, it doesn't.
You see them kind of whispering to each other. Big's not gonna like this. Look, just because we tax them to the dickens, they think they have the right to leave. Heck. You lied to us. We don't like that.
I mean, technically, they could be in the Enchanted
I do
Forest.
apologize for my compatriot.
There are
To
two
be
ways.
perfectly honest with you, we met them quite a number of days ago, and they were heading in a direction unknown to us.
All right, make a deception check.
I apologize for his lying. Wait, what? That wasn't a lie.
You did not meet them a couple days ago. Oh wait, you did. You did. You're right. You actually know it. Right, that wasn't a lie. Make a
Yeah, I
persuasion check.
did. It was 2 days ago.
That is me not making you jog a time run. Make a persuasion check. All right. So, well, you did tell us about Jack, which we appreciate. And I guess now we know that others left. 100 gold, and we'll leave you alone.
Hmm,
Hmm.
Do I even have that much?
I do.
Uh,
Apparently.
100 gold. My coin pouch is feeling a bit light these days.
How much you got?
Why don't we all just split it amongst ourselves?
I got about 25 gold on myself.
That's
All
right.
right.
I'm gonna have to roll a deception check for what I'm about to say, but I have about 10 gold.
Make a deception check.
Imagine you said that in character. Well, I'm gonna have to
I
check
also
my
need to roll a deception check.
I was like, oh no.
All
I
right.
have 500 gold on me. I also have to roll deception.
Yeah, make deception.
I have also 500 gold on me.
Yeah, I got you. You guys are not actually broke. I know that. Let's see here.
Wait, how much gold would I have? I only have 85 on person right now.
Are you checking on D&D Beyond, or are you checking on Forge?
On my actors.
Yeah, if you look in D&D Beyond, I have been updating that.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. You haven't spent anything, it's probably around 500.
Yeah, for
like
the record, Neil,
540.
it's so much easier to just keep track of all money stuff on DD Beyond.
All right, so
Uh,
yes.
I'll offer something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let Mick. Look, I do apologize for lying to you. So as compensation, why don't I pay for it? Since I was the one that told a lie by accident, of course.
100 gold.
Yes, I'll offer it instead of the others.
All right. Good to know. And do you pay the money?
Yep.
All right. Well, if you're ever in the town, we'll let Big know you've been cooperative.
Before we leave, might I know you fine gentleman's name?
Oops, didn't come up with a name for them.
No, I did not. I'm small. This guy says. I'm
Oh.
medium. And I'm Vienti.
VNT.
Fuck you.
Oh,
God damn it.
I see the puns.
quite ironic names for such big wolves, wouldn't you say?
Well, you should just think about how big must be.
Is there an equivalent of Starbucks in this
Oh.
universe called Wolf Bucks?
Stop.
Ross. Leave.
And Plebs is writing down that notes. Come up with places for Wolf Bucks.
No, I am just writing interactive
No,
now.
I don't think he is. He's just writing kill Lilith at the nearest convenience.
Look, I saw a pun opportunity. Wait for it. It looks like everyone got a ventral laugh out of it.
All right. Anyways, we'll let the Big know that you've been helpful. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Sounds good. Well,
You see they. Were you saying
you as
something?
well.
Yep. You see they go through the woods. And
I
then
said you as well.
You see they go through the woods and you can't see them anymore.
What a interesting group of people. Or wolves?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I think I have an idea. I don't think those were quite wolves.
Oh?
The vibe I got based off of this is people that enter the Enchanted Forest are in some way transmogrified into animals.
If someone would like,
Hmm.
they could make an Arcana check. You also know that Jack, who was a human, came from the Enchanted Forest. I'll have you know.
I would like to do it, but could I also cast guidance on myself?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Well, he left without permission.
guidance, boom. Let me add my lovely D4. Boom. That is a 29.
Yes, that is absolutely enough. They definitely did seem like normal, albeit large wolves, but the way they behaved and the way they talked were very much indicative of animals that had a certain spell cast on them.
Ah.
With how high I rolled, is there a chance I might be at least familiar enough to know the name of the spell, just not how it fully properly works?
I feel like the name of the spell is the last bit of information you'd ever have. Like, it's like,
That's fair.
you know the spell if you know the name.
That's fair.
But yes, you know that there is a spell that can give certain animals an increased intelligence and allow them to talk. They seem to have had that spell on them. And in hindsight, you suspect it might be the same for those ants.
Okay.
Yeah, they were both speaking common.
They were.
Also, I know, me as a player, I remember,
Yes,
I know what the spell is.
I
I'm
would
just trying to remember
hope.
the name.
I would hope. Yeah.
Are we gonna next meet a talking plant?
Now we're gonna next meet a talking pigeon with a top hat.
Yes.
Yeah, this is. But yes. But yeah, no, you guys had managed to clear that encounter without bloodshed. Good job.
Was I gonna kill those friends, bro?
Fair enough.
If not friend, why friend state?
I would argue that dogs are in fact friend shaped.
That's what I'm saying. If they're not friend, why friend shape?
Any information you hear, take with interest. All right. Anything else you guys want to do on this particular day?
Keep pressing forward, I suppose.
All right.
We're on our way.
The very next day, something happens.
Is that another long rest, by the way?
It would be another long rest, yes. But I don't think you guys.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys expended anything that can come back on long rest.
You
I
know?
did. I had 3 hit dice.
I expended my breath.
Yeah, my hit
That's-
die isn't restored for some reason.
Oh, whatever. Well, get them back.
Whatever. Epic.
All right. Now, where did I put this other thing? Is it in here? No, it isn't.
By Carrie, I so wish the plan to give him the bag of holding of rocks and it would have worked. It would have been so funny.
I
Right,
mean,
but-
if you
oh.
just offered it for, I'll tell you right now, if you had offered it for free, right? Yes, that happens next. Okay, so the next day, you guys are walking on a bit of a torn up piece of forest. Wait, why is it so dark here? Let me fix that. Boom. You're walking through a torn up piece of forest when you see this thing, which is not it's not this picture. Let me describe. You see this amalgamation of shadow form claws. Here, let me activate the scene. Actually,
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Oh.
this amalgamation of shadow forms claws, and like gnashes its teeth at you, and it is eyeing Maris.
It's
Oh.
cheek.
God.
This will be a quick initiative roll.
What the hell is this thing?
Out of
Good
curiosity,
question.
does the shadows of it look similar in vein to like what's basically around me, sort of? If that makes sense.
Son?
Yes,
of a bitch.
yes, it does.
Huh.
What has been doing rolling horribly lately, Neo?
I don't know. Ross, did I take your
Hey.
hit dice by? Did I take your dice by accident?
Yes, yes, you did, and I'm not
Yo,
turning back.
Allow me to give you the silver lining. It's good for clerics to go later in initiative anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Lanros, you are up.
Is this like difficult terrain here?
That would be yes.
Okay. So would that part, like this branch, also be
No,
difficult
I would say
terrain?
that part would be fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna go right there. And I'm
Okay.
gonna hold my action for when he comes into my range
Got
to
you.
attack him.
Lilith.
So how tall would you say like this and this debris is?
Not well. I would say they're about 5 feet. Not enough that you can't walk over them.
Okay.
Which I get. Oh, I see why you're saying that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up to 10 feet, and I'm
Yep.
going. I'll get a little closer over this, and I'm going to try to see. If I can... Oh.
Mhm. As you do, your book is shaking, almost with
Hmm.
anticipation.
What the? I try to like look at the creature and try to see if I could peer through the shadow, like if I could like see anything beyond the shadow.
Not particularly of note, except for what's behind the creature.
Oh, I thought there'd be something inside him. Like maybe. Anyway, yeah. I am going to with the power of the book from last time, having given me this ability, I am going to. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bonus action cast Hex on him.
Okay. you cannot. It's hard to tell that it's been hexed because it's made of the same stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
You have like Warlock in this shit or something?
Yeah. Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes, that was my initial starting feat. Anyway, and yeah, I am going to cast
Mhm.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, understood. Roll it for me.
I try to aim center mass and pow. That's a natural 20, and I'm gonna be upset because I'm guessing you're gonna tell me that he takes no damage from Hex.
Well, roll the damage and I'll tell you if that's true or not.
That is solid.
It's taking. I'll tell you. It's taking the force damage. It's taking the hex damage.
Okay, cool.
Lord, what happened to that?
You see, it's interesting because you hex it. It seems to be within itself in a sense, almost like it's eating itself. Anything else you'd like to do?
I moved up technically moved 15 feet. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go up another 15. So I'm at.
Understood.
You will
Right.
stop this chaos. Ends turn.
Okay. Okay. Clary.
Hypothetically,
Mhm.
would like right here be like over here where it's not difficult terrain?
Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Yes, that's right.
Okay. I'm gonna go over that then.
Okay.
And then scoochy scoochy. And for once, I'm gonna use the spell I haven't used yet. I'm gonna Sorcerer's Burst.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, but I forgot to mention, I'm gonna have it
Make
be.
your attack roll.
I'm gonna
which
have it
I'm
be
realizing
wisdom checks.
we need to fix this.
Yeah. Should I roll just like
It would be. Do you have any other spells that do, or this is the only one
I
we
mean
have? Dang it.
the only other damaging spell I have is Mind Sliver, but that's a save.
Yeah, in that case, let me fix it for you. Details. Okay.
Fun fact: this
All
is a
repair
2024 spell.
Yes, it is. Why? Why would you think the type is saving throw? It's clearly a ranged spell attack.
Right.
All right, repost it in. Doesn't even say a thing. Oh, did it not work?
Nope.
Why didn't it work? I didn't click on the wrong thing, did I?
You might have.
Oh yeah, we should also fix this.
Was it updated on the right character, but not the token?
That's only a thing in D&D does it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I see the issue. I think I clicked Mind Sliver instead.
Oh.
Probably.
So I better fix because that is
Oh.
supposed to be a saving throw. Yeah, I clicked mine. Yeah, bring it up now. Bring it up now.
We see
Okay.
Mind Sliver have an attack roll.
There we go.
Yeah. So that's me clicking on the wrong thing.
And
Nice.
Damn.
Also,
What the
wow,
fuck?
This thing
I'm doing.
Where
Also,
were
I didn't-
these in the big fights?
Also, I didn't say this before. This is
Yeah?
psychic damage.
Got you.
Hey,
Roll it.
didn't got a nat 20 in the big fight.
That's fair. No, you're absolutely right.
So,
Against the zombie.
Goodbye.
Hex only works for the person that uses it, right?
What only works? Hex? Yes.
yeah, only only on
You
the
don't get hex.
Are either of them eights? I actually
You got a
You roll
crit.
normal.
Ignore that.
Yeah, roll the crit.
Are either of them eights?
One one's an eight.
Hey!
Yes.
Now, question mechanically, because the
Mhm.
damage is doubled,
Uh,
would this 8 technically be doubled as well, or no, mechanically?
I think this one would just be another single one.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, first time this has happened with this new spell.
and another
Bump
eight.
it.
I just do it again.
Well, okay.
Wow.
How many times?
When you cast a spell, maximum.
Another
Was that another
eight?
eight?
That's the most I can do. That's the most I
give-
can do. That's the
is
most
that-
I can do.
That's what
guys.
you can do.
Spellcasting modifier.
It's
Yeah. It's
spellcasting modifier.
spellcasting
Okay.
modifier.
All right. What's the total damage you just did?
27.
Not that.
Also, Plebes, can I
All
point?
psychic.
Eve, can I? Not Eve.
It's
Plebes,
all
can I?
psychic.
Plebes, can I please point out the fact these are
Yes.
D8s and they all rolled 8 from our conversation
know.
earlier.
Except
I just want to
for
point
one.
that out
man.
for
Except for
funny.
one.
I'm
Well,
just-
definitely
it is what it is. With that in mind, I'll be honest. That is, even though it's not a killer shot, that is such a powerful attack that it needs flavor.
In my head, it takes verbal, doesn't it?
Yeah, verbal.
She's like spewing insults at this thing. It kind of works like vicious mockery in my head,
Ah,
since it's psychic damage. But not quite. You can like visibly
yeah, I get you.
see his head
It's like the
growing
words are
with
literally
pain.
coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, and his words and his head's like growing from all the insults. Like if I got another one like that, his head might explode. Honestly.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
Maris, you're up.
I can't make it through him. And
So
you're
close.
holding an attack, right?
Yeah.
Lenros, I might just join him in that.
All right, you're holding an attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was beautiful.
It's been eyeing Maris this entire time.
Yeah, Jesus
Oh
Christ.
boy, double attack.
Yeah, roll your attacks.
Hey,
That is going to
Ooh.
miss.
shit.
That's also going to miss.
God damn.
I imagine he's like charging in so ferociously that like both of you guys are caught off guard by how quick he was charging at you.
Hey, it's going to be attacking all on you, Maris.
Oh.
As you, that misses.
Yay.
This second one, 25. As
Oh.
you hear,
That'll do it.
give us the vessel. That is going to be 4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And then it's going to swing with its tail for its third attack.
Oh no.
You're in danger.
24.
Yep, that.
Give us the vessel. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, okay.
That is what you hear as this beast like.
What the hell?
That is the beast's turn. Kai, you're up.
Can you understand what it's saying? I yelled.
It's
down.
basically saying it in Maris's head.
Oh, okay.
So only Maris heard
Uh,
that.
Hey Maris, how are you doing health wise?
I'm okay. Not too bad.
You're,
Barbarian. Barbarian minds as you asked in
Not
character.
even-
Oh, I'm in good shape.
Not too bad.
Proceeds to be bleeding out.
Well, Maris doesn't
Doesn't
have blood.
True.
Ooze is falling out.
Oozing
Give me a
out.
moment to look
I mean, always though is the thing.
Give me a moment.
Yeah.
to look at the spells I got. Kind of looking.
I will note you did a number of damage to him right away.
I mean, granted,
You
there's
know what?
how would
But
you?
look, it is the price you pay for single combat.
You know what?
Are you doing the thing?
Do the thing, Nia.
I'm
I don't know what
doing
the
the
thing is,
thing.
but do it.
Do the thing.
Okay.
200. Oh,
fail,
con save.
fail.
All right.
Shit,
It's
well, I
gonna
didn't
make a-
realize that Ashton was also in this campaign.
All right. It is going to make a con save. It does have advantage.
That's a
Okay.
nat
It's
20.
okay. I am over charging that.
Oh,
You-
But you have.
Oh, are you? Wait, what's going on? Are you?
I'm silver guardsing that shit.
Okay,
that's
then. All right, then I will have him make one more con save, and whatever it is we take. What is your spell save DC?
Good question.
What is your spell save DC? I want to know what your DC is.
I'm trying to look.
It's 10 plus your
it-
modifier.
It's 14. If you just go into your spell section of your character sheet, you'll say it. It's 14.
Okay, yeah, it's 14.
God damn it, please.
Oh,
Stop rolling good.
By the way, Eve, do you want to give me the advantage Because
Yeah,
you can go around and
I-
flank with me.
I was gonna give Lanros the advantage also. I forgot to mention that.
All right, understood.
Man, I hate it when I want to have fun.
Welcome to D&D.
That spell has yet to be useful for you.
The one time
I
it,
tried.
the one time it could have, it was immune.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here.
I am
Alright.
going to bonus
around, Lanros.
action. Oh. I'm
It's your turn,
going to
Lanros.
bonus action put my thing on him.
Noted and acknowledged.
Get thinged.
Get thinged.
Fire damage?
Yeah. He usually defaults to fire unless he thinks
Yeah.
fire is a bad idea.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
And I'm going to attack him with advantage.
That will hit.
It's a 19. Should have taken a champion fighter dip.
Fuck you.
And I'm gonna burn a seal.
Understood. Okay.
Ooh,
A
pitiful
one-
seal.
Alright.
or.
Yeah. Oh.
Ross, shut up with the damn steel.
Come on.
Yeah. Dude, this is literally the main thing that Kiwi's class does.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So you're going to
Yes,
need
sir.
to, like, 'cause, yeah, you cannot do that every single combat.
Not this
Control
Alright.
yourself, man.
All right, it doesn't take all that damage, but I have realized the system thinks your flamberge is a magic weapon.
Huh?
So I have to manually give him. Okay, so it's 8 piercing, 4 slashing, then 7. All right, 7 plus 4. What's 7 plus 4?
11.
11. Okay, I give him 5 back. Oop. Still a decent hit though. Anything else you want to do?
That's gonna be my turn.
Okay,
Does certain have magic resistance? Or
Lilith.
resistance against non-magic.
Not a
Yes.
lot of things, but this does. Yeah.
So I'm going to fly over here, and I'm going to shoot Eldritch Blast at him.
All right, go for it.
Stay down. Ha! 12?
That'll miss.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn it.
Miss.
Yes.
Nice
Miss.
shot.
Anything else?
Nah, it's the end of my turn. Good luck.
Clara, you're up.
I'm just doing this so that I avoid difficult terrain as much as possible.
No, that's absolutely fair.
I'll go there
Okay.
so that I also have advantage.
You will.
And stabby.
All right. Go for it. That will hit.
That was almost a nat 20 again.
But it wasn't.
You do get sneak attack, so roll it. Okay. Then I
Meaty
apply it.
damage.
Not as much as you'd like, but yes, a decent amount of damage.
Hmm.
Anything else you want
9
to do?
damage.
That be it.
All right, Maris.
Do I get advantage because is it sensitive on the top half, or I forget?
It kind of is, but it gets weird, so I will say you do.
Okay.
You
I'll-
gotta extend the arms. You can attack from Lanros's face.
I'll expend a rage as well.
Okay, understood.
Thingy. Attack.
Roll. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Good thing it was
Good thing you had
advantage.
Because are we doing critical
Right.
combo sleeps?
No, we've not been. But that does hit.
Plus 2. And
Not bad, not bad.
That it'll
None.
take half of,
3.
which it'll take all of. Nice.
Not bad.
Nice.
Alright.
You guys all hear it this time? Return the vessel to the book.
The
What?
vessel?
So what?
Is that
Alright,
why?
my turn.
Is that why I look down at like the book, which is it still like
Mhm.
having that that
It is
reaction
going-
basically?
It is, yes. It is going to hyperfixate on you again.
Right.
That's going to be a 19 for the first attack.
That'll do it.
A 16 for the second attack,
That'll do it too.
and 15 for the third attack.
Oh damn, barely. That'll do it.
All right,
What's he doing?
first one is going to be 9 reduced to 4.
Okay.
Second one, 6 reduced to 3.
Right.
Third one, 12 reduced to 6. As you like
For
claws at you, then you hit me
Damn.
with like giant
That
pin.
last one was mean.
Yeah, that last one's mean.
Oof.
But you hardened, so thankfully.
Yeah, I would be. I would have been cooked there.
All right, but that is its turn. It has no desire to move. Kai, you're up.
Will lower my health.
How far away? You're just in reach.
Oh, no, please don't use inflict. Okay.
I thought you were gonna use
All right, roll it.
Here you
disruptor.
go, Maris.
You
Thank
get 10 hit
you.
points back as you feel your goop refilling.
That's all I'm saying.
Epic.
That's all I'm saying. Within range, I was like, "Oh God, please don't use inflict wounds on the thing. It is almost certainly immune to necrotic."
Well, no. My hex is going through.
It took hex. It took hex.
So I think it's just resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. At least from what we've seen so far.
Oh right, it did take X.
That's it. Please.
Oh, what? The healing happened. What did you?
Yeah.
That was it.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, that's it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. All right, Landros, you're up.
My turn.
Yep.
All right. Just gonna attack him the way God intended.
Gotcha.
Hey.
And miss.
God didn't intend for me to hit.
All right. Anything else? Or is that it? Lilith.
That's my turn.
Yeah, I am going to, Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha.
Oh, unreliable.
You say that, it's gonna crit.
No, Eldritch Blast is.
Not crit, but
19.
Yeah, it is
That
a little
hits?
unreliable.
If only you were champion.
I swear to God. Also, I'm
I just noticed, considering how that's been said, a lot of 19s today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Champion's dream.
But here's the truth: if you guys were champion, they'd be 18s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Oh my
I'm
God.
adding the hex damage to the.
Yep,
thing,
that is
so,
absolutely fair. Conveniently, you can actually get away with that because I don't have to have any of your damage.
Yeah.
It's looking really rough as like the shadows start to fade away.
Imagine gonna fly a little closer, but still like being up in the air. I want to see if like the book is like reacting more if I'm like closer to it.
It is vibrating, but the interest is still in Maris, and it's saying it louder now. Return the vessel to the book. Clara, you're up.
I think you know what I'm about to say, please.
Yeah, go for it. Where were you when you did your attack, Lilith?
I was
I'm-
this way.
Okay, if you went down a little bit, you'd have an advantage.
Would I have advantage
Oh,
from when
is there a height?
Maris
Is there a
attacked?
height limit to?
No, not you. I'm talking to Eve.
We
Okay, never mind then. Ignore what I'm saying.
wait. Would I have had an advantage?
If you went down, that's what I was saying.
Oh, then I will. I was my
Thank
brain
you.
hurt. I thought.
Alright.
I thought you. I
Alright,
thought
roll
you.
one- Roll one more. That'll hit.
Yeah, be honest, please. I thought you were talking about me going down in height.
Yes, I realized
Yeah.
that. That's why I was trying to
That's-
correct myself.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not bad.
Not horrible.
No,
Boom.
not bad. Not bad.
You are getting
at
through
all.
its like anti-magic defenses, but you're making it through. Anything else you want to do, or is that going right to Maris?
Right to Maris.
Return it.
No.
You do have advantage. That hits.
Awesome. +2.
Thank you.
And then Radiant. Oh,
Oh.
You got Max last time, so
Ooh.
balance is out.
yeah. I
He
would
is
rather
looking
have
rough though.
swapped. He's gonna try to, and I think you guys will probably be able to cook him. I think I'll back away a little bit.
He's going to take attack of opportunity with his tail.
Yeah, with his tail. That's the mean one, I think.
That is the mean one. 23.
Oof. Yeah.
All right, that is going to be 7. I rolled low. 7 bludgeoning damage, which reduced to 3.
3.
That's his final offer, though, Dale.
That's probably better
Alright.
than eating all of them.
It is his turn, and you see a hole starts to form in the shadows.
What?
Oh.
He is going to make range attacks on Maris.
Oh.
Oh.
Ranged attack.
Goodness.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
All right, first one will
Dang.
be a 10. Second one will be a 24.
Oh,
God damn, please.
And you see this like red spark coming your way.
Okay.
What in the nine hells?
You're gonna take 11 fire damage.
Ow. This thing has firebolt.
Damn. Okay. Didn't know we had that.
Turn it. That's because you were sitting within melee range of him the entire time.
Yeah.
That'll be its turn though. Guy, you're up.
Maris, do you need more healing or?
I am lower than I was earlier, but
Yeah,
um,
you guys
we
just.
might rest after. I don't know. It's up to you.
Might as well get this thing killed sooner rather than later. Then
Yeah, I reckon it's
Alright.
weak.
What are you doing?
let me see.
Disrupt order again? Question mark.
No, I think I am gonna take one step.
It'll
forward
do
real
something
quick.
eventually.
Eventually, but not on this guy.
Yeah.
I will just do my version of all reliable.
All right, make your attack roll as the shadow comes up and grabs more shadow. That does hit. Roll damage, although I will say it's hard to see that it hits because again, it's just a bunch of shadow kind of blobbing together.
Shadows.
The shadow
It's
punches the
shadow's
shadow.
skin. But also describe your kill shot.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of shadows killing shadows,
Mm-hmm.
his shadow kind of. I like to think that his shadow like goes to attack, but as soon as it does, it just kind of like ups. I don't know how would it just kind of slashes, I guess.
Yeah, I
So
will
the
say
flashing at its own
shadows
shit.
are a big theme, and your whole thing is shadows. You're gonna have to describe this a lot. Shadows killing shadows.
Yeah,
But yes, you defeat it, and the shadows dissipate, and your
Oof.
book stops vibrating.
Huh. That was
Jeez.
interesting. I'm flying down to the ground.
At certain points, it started outright verbally saying it. By the way, also behind the scenes, that's from Humplewood Tales. That guy.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yep.
Was the art as
Ah.
well from him? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
art
but-
is yes. I mean that's Humplewood Tales default art.
Hmm. Awesome. That was a neat creature.
What? Yeah, that was a neat little guy.
Anyway, back to character.
Not so neat for Maris, I suppose.
Yeah, Maris.
I lost a percentage of myself.
speaking of Maris,
Maybe we should have brought Dr. Orth. We
There
would get
you
him pretty
go.
banged up.
Yeah, I'm sure
yeah.
we're fine.
How deep
I'm-
is this river out of curiosity?
still gonna-
It is. It is like knee high.
Okay.
I'm still gonna.
Although, as
heal
a
with that, by
reminder, the
way.
water in this region is very, very diseased.
Right. I was just
Thank you.
curious.
Creeps,
Wow.
you lied.
Did you get one? 15.
Look, water. It's a
Thank-
beach episode.
Oh,
My
this isn't
God.
a beach.
Technically not wrong, but also it gets weird. Anyways, carrying on. Oh yeah, so you heal Maris.
Come here.
All
Yeah.
right.
Come here.
Of those.
Maris, do you have any idea what that thing was talking about? Out of curiosity.
Not entirely. I have a hunch, but I don't know. I'm a little confused myself. Reminds me, it gives me similar vibes to that book
Honestly,
you have, which has been making
yeah,
me a bit
that's what I
uneasy.
was thinking.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was thinking that either you or the big guy had a better idea about what the hell that thing was than Maris would.
Though, if anything, with this whole encounter in mind, it seems that I'm gonna wait for him to come back. Alright, he's back. With that little big guy in mind, it's further proves that the both of you have more of a connection than we originally thought.
Mhm.
Maybe.
It's not like a shadow buddy of yours.
Uh,
You guys
I
go to like shadow college together.
Are you talking to me?
yeah, we.
Yes.
Oh, you're talking to him.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but no. Why would you think that?
I was being very sarcastic, big guy. Lighten up a bit.
uh, yeah, I'm not too certain, but it does remind me of something that happened a while ago. Although I thought that was dealt with. A while ago, I had an encounter with another group with an entity that had attached itself to people.
An entity.
Yeah, it looked a bit different than what I remember, but which is why I didn't really think much of them. These things, as well as when I was told it was taken care of, I was told it was taken care of entirely. But I'm concerned that either that was wrong, or perhaps it had friends. I'm not too sure.
Well, if anything,
Hmm.
maybe you could tell us more about this entity while we keep walking. If that thing was over here, who knows how many more of them are in the area.
Hmm.
Mm,
We should keep our guards up,
For
though.
Maris' sake, I hope that this was the only one of them.
Yeah.
I like look at the book.
It makes you so uncomfortable.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll hope.
All right, so
Uh,
you guys starting to get on your way?
Yeah.
Yeah, and while we're walking, me being curious, I
Actually, can I ask a question before you go?
Yeah,
Where do
sure.
you carry the book on you? Like, is it hidden? Is it on like a belt?
Uh,
How visible is it?
it's on my belt unless I'm trying to hide it, which in that case I would
Mhm.
like I would try to purposely hide it in probably my
And
bag.
yes.
Not my bag
So
of holding, but my
currently,
bag.
yeah, currently, what would you say?
Currently, it's on my belt.
Got you. Thank you.
Where like I would like notice it like vibrating and whatnot.
Yeah, I got you. All right, carry on.
Uh,
With whatever you were gonna say.
with the book having been vibrating a lot, I
Mhm.
question if anything happened inside of it. I open it for myself to look at, to where trying to have it to where none of the others can
Make
see it. And
make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Saving throw.
oh,
Yeah, you heard me.
oh
Saving throw.
boy,
What though? Raggy.
that is a 19.
You open it to a blank page. Nothing seems to happen.
I close
I
it.
want to see what happened if you failed.
A part of me is always curious,
Zip.
but we won't know until later. For all I know, it's a wild magic table and it'll turn me into a plant.
Turn you into a ant.
It feels like yes, whatever words were on that book, they all kind of went into you when you in the initial experiments.
Well, with that in mind, I try to like process the words that he was saying. Return it to the vessel, or was it that?
Return the vessel to the book.
Return the vessel to the book. Like I try to like. The words went in me, like they're like in my head, basically. Would I be
Yeah.
able to attempt to process to figure out like what that could mean, like from what the text in the book was?
Make an insight check.
Insight.
Mhm.
That is a 15.
15. Okay. Well, you can jump to some fairly reasonable conclusions of something Maris has, something associated with the book wants to be in the book. Though,
Hmm.
you find it hard to believe that the vessel refers to Maris's body, because this body is kind of fresh out of the oven.
Okay.
And unless this is associated with that whole Bob guy, which you suspect not, the vessel probably doesn't mean body in this case.
Hmm. What could it mean?
Though, other than that, you have no idea.
Okay. Hmm. Uh.
I feel like that's it.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
my,
right,
my
so
character
you guys-
processes that while like
Yeah.
we're walking like do 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 do.
You guys move right along then.
Yeah.
The next day, something happens.
All right, long
Oh,
rest
boy.
moment.
Oh, yeah, do I get a long rest?
You get a long rest.
Woohoo!
Eh, eh, Dude.
All right.
Yeah, you really took a beating there.
Yeah.
I went down to like
All
6 at the
right.
end there.
I will go to our canvas for this one
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
because that is easier for me.
I do like
Ah.
this format, by the way, Pleeps.
The
I think this is a good idea. No, I mean, the canvas is also a good idea. I more so mean having things that are actually like neat happening while we're traveling. It
Oh.
makes it feel a lot more realistic while we're
Yeah.
traveling, and
For
not
the
just like
record-
rolling on a random encounter table.
Yeah, for the record, yeah, I have this set up both ways usually, but it's like if I feel like the session's gonna go so long that it's like, oh, it's gonna be a while, then yeah. But yes, I have stuff happening. Speaking of, two elves walk up to you guys. Is a man and a woman. They're like, greetings. Hi, I'm did I give these guys names?
I am Kev.
I did not.
And
Okay, good.
they are in.
Nope. Hi, I'm Silatiel, and I'm her husband, Silatro.
Hello.
Okay.
The name's
Ah.
Lanros. Nice to meet you. What can I do you the pleasure?
Right, we are researchers, and we couldn't help but notice, pointing to Lilith, the item on her belt. It looks like quite an amazing artifact and could do well to research studies.
Oh, I'm sorry to inform you, but this is just an empty book.
Make a deception check.
Deception.
Nat 20.
Is she deceiving?
Just, he used the word just. Is it?
Ah.
now? Well, then you must be unaware of the book's true nature.
Oh
We
my
can-
god, how piss poor.
We can assist you in figuring that out.
You seem to know of the book's origin. What is it about? I've been actually quite interested.
Oh,
in that as well.
we don't know. We don't know a thing. I assure you.
Can I insight that really
You
quick, please?
absolutely can.
I see you already pre-fired that deception. Oh god.
They seem to be pretty on the up and up.
Hmm.
Alright.
There's something about these two. Not in character, by the way.
Oh.
There's something about these two I don't like.
Well, you can also say that you can also have that be true in character, even if you're not saying it.
I mean, Guy is kind of just standing to the side, just like eyeing them up and down.
Yep. Well, I suppose our offer was. It is a shame, Lilith. It is, but it is what it is.
Did
I never gave
Lilith
you my
introduce
name.
themselves? Yeah.
I think we may have. Oh crap! And they're running.
Uh,
Oh.
Do we want to hurt
I
them?
am going to.
oh,
I
absolutely.
am going to place a seal on one of them as they're running away
Okay.
and charm them. As that is
Ooh.
something I can do.
Right. Yes. Your charm. Okay. As a reminder, it only works on humanoids, correct? Oh, they are
Yes,
humanoids. We're
it
good.
does
We're good.
only work on
We're good.
humanoids.
They're humanoids. We're good. All right. Can you bring up the effect for me? Can I just double check the save and stuff?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah, I would rather have these people dead, personally. But
Especially since they
All
know
right.
I
It's a
am
DC 15 charisma saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
The cha-cha save.
cha-cha
Cha-cha.
save.
They currently seem to be succeeding.
What the hell, Dill?
Unbelievable.
Do they know that I tried this?
Does it say they know? And we'll deal with that in a second. I think names on the principles. It doesn't say so.
When the charmed condition ends, the target knows they were charmed by you.
When they, if they were
Yeah,
charmed,
when
they
it
know.
when
Ends, but I guess not if
ends.
if it fails. I don't know.
Okay, well, I will say they have succeeded.
Okay.
Question.
Also, what is this draw?
So
Mhm.
you want to stop them? And go for it. I'll back you up.
Yeah.
I am
What
quite
are you-
interested
What
in
are
knowing.
you doing, Eve?
Oh, is Eve the one that's drawing?
Yes, Eve's
Yeah.
drawing. I just drew.
How do I
Eve-
undo
Hey.
this?
Oh, I didn't realize I
Hey,
had access to
Kelly.
that.
How do I
Please.
undo this? It's not working.
It's fine. I'm clearing it up. What's your question?
I was trying to write EA. It's in the game because that looked like an E.
I get you. All right, what's up, Neil? What Kai? What do you need?
When they started running,
Mm-hmm.
how far away would you say they are currently?
They have just taken a turn, so they would be 60 feet away.
Oof.
Before they started running away, would I have time to do something?
So as you see them about to run, how do I do this?
Because
Make an initiative roll for me.
an initiative roll.
Yeah, this is to see if you can act before they do.
Fuck's sake.
Probably not.
I apologize that this
Shut up,
depends on you
Kai.
making it. What is there? They could potentially roll worse, though, believe it or not. They didn't.
Yeah, I figured.
So they get 60 feet away.
Fuck.
Yeah. When they started running, I am going to
Yep.
I would have probably Sorcerer's Bursted them as they started running away.
I mean,
What the
Sorcerer's
fuck?
I mean,
Why are we attacking them?
because
Uh,
Lilith
let's
said she
let-
wanted to hurt them.
Let's let Lilith take the first action because Lilith is the one who is the one with interest in this story.
Yeah, no, you two are not getting away. I'm going to aim a Eldritch Blast and trying to aim for one. I'm going to aim for. You said there was a male and a female.
Yeah.
I'm going to aim for the male and like try to aim for their legs to try to trip him up.
So you're doing a called shot.
A call
All
shot,
right.
yes.
All right, make the roll. Take 5 off.
Yep. -5. That's a 19.
That still hits. All right. Okay, roll your damage. All right, acknowledged. And yeah,
Me
the male's gonna like kind of like fall on his face. Ugh! Dang it.
And I start like flying in their direction. Are there tokens gonna be on the map, or like what direction are we saying they are?
Not at the moment, and it'll make sense why in a second.
Okay. I'll
right,
presume that
so-
they are forward.
yeah.
So like
As you approach, he's going to look at you, and his face is going to turn completely white. Is anyone approaching with Lilith?
I will.
I will.
That
Also.
would be.
Sure.
Okay, everyone make a wisdom save as he's going to reveal his true form.
Wisdom.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Wisdom.
No. Oh, a 1 on someone.
Which one of us got a nat 1?
That would
Which
be
one of
me.
us?
oh no.
Fury.
Uh,
That's me.
face is terrifying now that you see it. Everybody else is fine. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, you're just terrified.
They're changelings. That makes sense.
That's why I never showed their faces.
Oh.
Or I could put the tokens on the board.
I only see one.
Yes, the other ran away.
Of course they did.
I
I
mean,
would've
specifically,
suspected
you nicked the leg of. Yeah,
Well,
no, it's fine.
I can
It's
only
fine.
shoot one.
Yeah,
I would
It
go
is-
there before we
it is
start.
fine. Dang it! Dang it!
So you're
What
going.
is
By the way,
that?
So you're going to answer me. How exactly do you know who I am?
We've been told.
By. And like
By,
she threatens to like cast like Eldritch Blast again.
I don't know his name.
I would like
We don't know each other's names.
to attempt an insight.
Insight, yeah, go for it.
11.
Appears to be telling the truth.
Yeah, that checks out.
We don't know each other's names, and if we did, the names we knew wouldn't be the names you'd know.
At the very least, why are you guys trying to go after the book?
Oh, really?
His eyes grow completely black, and your book starts vibrating.
Oh.
Like hell, I'm going to let that happen.
Oh.
Wait, is that him that says
You.
this, or
Yes.
Okay.
A different voice, though. You two. Points, like, approaches you, Lilith, and then approaches Maris.
Hmm?
You two have done nothing. Screw me over.
and who exactly are you?
Oh.
You're not getting my name. Not until you give me everything that's mine back.
Mm.
And what exactly did I take from you?
The book vibrates harder. My soul and my body. And my power. It'd be easier to answer what you haven't taken from me. After he says that, the changeling drops dead.
Lanros is kind of hiding behind Maris.
The fear kind of fades from you.
What the hell was
I
that thing?
Huh.
Just sort of watched that whole thing
Perhaps.
happen.
Perhaps some
Huh.
of it still remains.
I
What
guess.
was that button at, Lilith?
Uh. Well.
The book stops vibrating, by the way.
Well, I presume, unless I could be mistaken, that might be the demon's soul that theoretically might take over my body if what crap, what was her name? The person that identified the
you were
book. What's her
Yeah,
name?
you are talking, of course, about. Whoop. I'm just gonna get my thing. You are talking about Trin.
That's the probable demon that might take over me if I don't get this curse off.
Well,
Huh.
judging by what he said, it doesn't appear to be a curse. More so of you inherited his power from what he said.
I guess, but apparently it said
So
power,
maybe you have
body.
more.
What was the third thing you said?
Okay,
Power, body, soul.
And soul.
He said
I
that you two
I
have
don't
taken those three things from him.
I don't think that you took his body. I think Maris took his body, judging by the fact that they called him a vessel earlier yesterday.
I'm not sure. The entity I fought it didn't seem to really possess a body. It just kind of, well, I suppose it made people into its body.
What exactly do you mean
but
made people into
In
its
of
body?
itself, it was. I don't fully understand, but it was like an energy that would corrupt people into its obeying its will.
So something like what just happened in front of us.
Yeah, it reminds me as well of that one guy a while ago, that we let go. He was starting. He kind of reminds me of that as well, but I didn't assume it was associated at the time.
You know
but maybe
what?
it is.
Still, I did not make that so obvious. I give you bonus points for making that connection.
I remember I thought that at the time, but I was just like,
Yeah.
maybe it's
No. If you didn't already have an inspiration, I would move it over to you.
And
awesome.
and how did they say? You said
You don't.
your friends took care of it or something.
Well, I was affected by it as well. I had fought the other person that was also affected because we were just bound by bloodlust, I suppose. I don't really remember too specifically
I'm assuming that was before your.
before this.
I mean, as a record,
My body.
you saw him become slime. That was an event you were there for.
Right.
Yeah.
It's when I met Eden as well.
Sometime after the campaign, or sometime between since the campaign, Maris left off on this whole side adventure.
With a generic. I have some random names for some random characters as well that are probably dead. But
well, maybe you should say him out loud so Plebes can write him in his journal.
well, the guy I fought, his name was Bareth.
Yeah, a twin of yours or something?
No, not related. But I had managed to kill him somehow. In that period, I had met Eden, which is another creature or entity, god.
We hear Plebes just typing in the background. I'm joking.
No, I already had the Eden. I already had.
I know. I'm making
Yeah, I had given him a base. I haven't finished the whole thing because I keep putting off the ending, but so far it's pretty much accurate. Yeah, Eden had used me to trap the energy in that forest, as far as we thought, in its entirety, but perhaps not all of it.
Maybe that's what the vessel is referring to. What did you guys
What-
end up trapping as trapping? I presume his soul.
Maybe
in?
that's the soul.
Yeah, I reckon that's probably accurate. It was bound inside of my human form, and from my understanding, it's likely the reason I'm still alive as I am. Because I needed a new body to keep it
Okay.
sealed.
And with that backstory dump, and you guys not too far away from the guild hall, and gone through all the encounters I planned, and then some, technically.
And then some. Don't forget about the ants.
I'm not playing with the ants. Well, how about that for filler? We did
Amazing
so
filler.
much back world building.
Cleared pretty much his backstory.
No. And yeah, at this point, I think it's pretty obvious. I decided to connect the entities from both of your backstories. I hope you don't mind.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean-
I think
I
that's cool.
Please, if it's convenient for you, then and you think it fits, I feel like it fits fine.
Anyways, Neo, the inspiration is yours this time around.
Oh,
Congratulations, Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, technically you don't have it though, but like there's like a 1 session cooldown between using it and getting it again. So,
Yeah.
but yes.
Um,
But yeah, I'll be honest, I love that you made the connection to describe that what happened to him was exactly what happened to the other guy.
yeah, I wasn't super certain at the time, but I was like, it does sound similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing about Maris the human is I put a little thing in his eyes to kind of show
Yeah.
his little
Yeah, I got
confliction.
you.
Wait, what?
You can't. Yeah, no.
Oh.
You guys were always talking about. We were talking about with Mirror. His eyes look so cool
Oh, I never noticed.
when the art originally came out.
Usually-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually I do white to represent the own character's soul.
Oh.
Ah, okay, yes. But obviously, yeah. Obviously, it's kind of lost in Maris the Plasmoids.
Yeah. It was
For
kind of a
obvious
fun
reasons.
detail thing.
Yeah, great session. I think I might do like a highlight of the funniest moment in the episode, and I think it was the making the little dragon for the ants. I feel like that was hilarious.
Oh yeah,
That
no.
was very funny.
Yeah.
Carrie, that was a great
yeah.
idea.
Yeah, the ants for the record, yeah, absolutely. Everything else, they were pre-planned. The changelings, the wolves. I wanted to introduce you guys to a couple concepts this time around. Mainly, the Enchanted Forest, which, if you guys want to know, it is tied to when I'm rolling in random encounters, me getting a natural 1 is you guys stumble upon the Enchanted Forest.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a place that at the moment you can just go to.
Well, thankfully we have friends in the Enchanted Forest, maybe, or
We got dogs
compatriots.
and ants.
We got dogs.
We got dogs
And
and
ants.
ants.
Well, what else?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I wanted to.
You know what? I am actually kind of curious. Do you guys know what the whole thing of the Enchanted Forest is? The entire gimmick behind it?
Absolutely not.
It's a
Absolutely.
druid.
Back and beans.
I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's like a druid grove with like a slightly like not very good druid who is trapping people that stumble upon their grove, essentially.
I mean maybe, but no, there is something. There is something else that I have given a lot of clues to about its nature.
Were their wolves bigger than normal? Were they like?
I
really
mean,
big?
they're dire wolves.
Yeah,
Yes.
dire wolves.
But
Dire
that's-
wolves are
that's a
size
normal-
large.
Those are all
Okay.
normal creatures that you can see and potentially fight. But no, that's not what's special about them. There is something. There is something that if you guys thought of it, like, oh my god, that's what you're doing.
Wait, okay, dumb guess because we've had this talk before. Is it because you're reading out of the abyss and it's like its connection idea
no,
to Alice in
no.
Wonderland?
The Enchanted Forest was. You guys remember how long ago you met Jack?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't remember. I did not remember him.
It was quite a few sessions ago.
Thank
The
God other people
Enchanted
remember.
Forest was planned at that point.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, been planned since session 1. stuff.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching the stream and video, and as always, stay tuned for more. Bye bye.